Hello, dear lovely souls. Happy spring. This month is going to be one of the most craziest months so far. I consider April to be one of the most juiciest, one of the most memorable, one of the most eventful months of 2024. We're starting the whole month with already eclipse that is today, lunar eclipse. And then the 1st April, we have Mercury retrograde, then we have lunar eclipse, then we have Uranus and Jupiter conjunction that I've been waiting for few years now. And it's quite eventful, I would say. So I hope I can make more videos this upcoming week because I have this mental capacity, I think, to do it, because this eclipse season has been smacking my Capricorn stellium location. So especially if you're a Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, and Aries, please watch this video. Maybe you can empathize with my pain that I've been going through this whole time. Okay, I will mention it once. If you're interested in one-on-one readings with me, you can just email me. The email is in the description box. And in May, we will have Astro Academy for beginners. And depending on how many people are interested in advanced level, we're gonna have courses in May, and the link is down below to sign up. So do that if you're interested in studying astrology with me, because it really kind of helps you personally. And if you want to make a business out of it, perfecto. And as usual, as I decided from my previous month video, I'm gonna start with Pisces, okay? Pisces, we go backwards. Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and etc. So bear that in mind if you don't find Gemini in the beginning of this video. What else can I say? Oh, so there are some additional videos that I have already made. You can just go and watch them, video on Pluto changing the sign to Aquarius, Jupiter in Taurus, and Jupiter will be changing the sign very soon in May. So I'm gonna make another video on that. And the video for lunar nodes in Aries and Libra is already out, and they're playing out right now. So you can check that video. We're gonna start with Pisces. I have my laptop to do the let's go. So dear Pisces, the month itself starts with Mercury retrograde, okay? It's just 1st of April, depending on your location, of course. It can be 1st or 2nd of April. Mercury starts going retrograde in Aries. The degrees of retrograde are from 16 to 28. So if you have any degrees in from 16 to 28, it will probably influence you. And Mercury in Aries, for you, it's going to be in your 2nd house. Please make sure to check your rising sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign, but definitely start with your rising sign. If you don't know your rising sign, comment below and I will try to calculate, or you can just Google it. You know how to use Google. Okay, Mercury retrograde in 2nd house talks about your values, your financial situation. I would say when Mercury goes retrograde in the 2nd house, usually you receive offers from your previous job or from the places where you made money before. So if you are in some kind of service or you have some kind of clients, usually during this period, those people come back for additional services or to extend their services. Or typically it's you've been working somewhere and then you receive an offer to come back. And this eclipse is from 1st of April until 25th of April. It's kind of the whole month. So most important thing during Mercury retrograde not to do is signing contracts, doing surgeries, or traveling to new places or starting something completely new. However, if you have to do stuff like that, you need to make sure that you double and quadruple check everything, especially papers. For you, I can definitely say it's spending also included in this aspect, meaning you will be kind of hyped to spend your money, buy new things or expensive things. The only thing you can do during Mercury retrograde with buying and spending is you can sell something that you couldn't sell. So if you wanted to sell something for so long and it just didn't go, during Mercury retrograde, it will go. but you should not spend your money on something expensive. However, if there are like discounts for something, not expensive things, but some things that you want to buy on discount, you can buy, and make sure that you always save the receipts. And Mercury for you is responsible for your 3rd house and your 7th house. So in this case, we are also having exes coming back, your partners are coming back, as I said, like clients coming back, and also definitely related with documents and traveling. So do not be surprised if your train or your bus gets delayed. It's normal, but what you have to do is make sure that you always have your documents with you, or you always are certain, like you're certain about the date and time and etc. You know, like just be cautious and careful. Venus is going to enter Aries on 5th of April. So this whole month for you, I just saw clear like 2nd house activation, 1st house and 3rd house with 12th house. So these are main important fields of your life that are going to be playing out. Money, okay? Venus is in Aries. It doesn't like to be in Aries, but in the 2nd house it likes to be in there. And Venus in 2nd house is about money. I was wrong. 1 second. I said Mercury is responsible for your 3rd house. It's not. Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. It's responsible for your 4th house. So Mercury responsible for your 4th house and 7th house. So the 7th house is correct. 4th house, we're dealing with your home country, immigration process, and your parents, or anything to do with your family. Excuse me, just today I received the news that I have a cold. So I have an excuse to make mistakes. I had paracetamol, so it's fine. So Mercury from your 4th house is talking about there will be some situations where you will have to deal with things related to your family, your home country, your parents, or your relatives, or your home. Maybe you reconstructing your house, or changing something in your house, or preparing like documents for immigration. That's the one. And Venus entering Aries goes directly to your 2nd house on 5th of April. Until 5th of April, Pisces are vibing. Pisces are like on demand. They're like glowing. They're like fancy as. And after 5th of April, Venus goes to your 2nd house, and that's when Pisces are going to be like receiving offers, receiving money, buying new things, which I said do not buy. Just so this month is like quite interesting month in terms of having abundance and receiving money that is coming your way, and I definitely feel like it's related to work, because okay, there's one thing where you like buy things for your home. So let's say you're reconstructing your house, so you will need to buy like materials, but I feel like it's more related to like furnishing your house, that kind of situation. And so Venus is ruling your 3rd house, and it's ruling your 8th house. So 8th house is about money. So I feel like some of you could be getting promotions, some of you could be having like some kind of money coming, so you will be spending that money to do something for your house. On 8th of April, we're having a solar eclipse again in Aries, in your 2nd house of your values, your money, the things that you have and own. And I will make a separate long video about it, but this solar eclipse is kind of like a new big event. It is happening on 8th of April. And it is, I think, 19 degrees of Aries. So if you have something 19 degrees, that area of your life is going to be activated, but solar eclipse is new beginning, it's new moon, but on steroids, like other astrologers say. So during this period you might think of starting something new. Maybe during this period you will decide to find a new job, or maybe you will decide to, not you, but like maybe you will receive a promotion, something quite big. Or maybe during this period you will reevaluate your value system, and you will make new plans about what exactly do you want, where exactly you want to be in, and how you want to make more money. Yeah, I'm gonna continue saying money, 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 because this area of your life is like on steroids. It's like activated so much. So I won't be surprised if during this month Pisces win lottery or just make money, like big chunks of money. Okay, so around 10th of April, we're having Mars and Saturn conjunction in Pisces in your sign. I would say Mars is in Pisces the whole month, kind of, until like the end of the month. And Mars is fine with Pisces, but it loves to be in the first house. So during this whole month, Pisces are activated. Like Pisces people are extremely ambitious, extremely hyperactive. They have so much motivation and ambition to achieve so many things. So around 10th of April, which means like 9, 10, 11, or even like more days, like 8, yeah, I would say 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, that period, like you can track. During that period, you could feel that like there is some kind of restriction and you don't like it. So you will feel kind of uncomfortable. And maybe for some of you, this will act in a way of pushing you forward to achieve something, or it could be so like restricting that it will keep you frustrated. So just track your mood and emotion and see how it goes. Especially I'm talking about like rising sign Pisces, because if your rising sign is something else, it will affect different field of your life. But with Pisces rising, it affects almost every field of your life. So you in general will feel like you have no control and someone is controlling you and you do not like it. But it's gonna be fine. Like just try to hold on for that period, or maybe you will take some actions that will lead to some kind of results for you. I think my foot is no longer working. Yeah, I'm sitting on the ground. Okay. Then around 17th of April, we're having Venus conjunction with North Node in your second house of money. It's big. What does it mean? It feels to me like there is some kind of, as I said, big chunk of money coming your way. So if you are dealing with some kind of financial situation that you want to know, will I receive this promotion? Will I get some kind of financial compensation or salary? For example, for me, I'm still waiting for an email about like, will I receive a salary for my internship or not? And it could be that during this kind of period, around 17th of April, you will receive results. I could even dare to say it could be some kind of gift. Someone will probably gift you something. It could be technology, it could be money, just someone just literally giving you. So if you were thinking about gambling, sounds bad, I think, but I like to gamble, I think. So you were thinking about gambling or buying a lottery, buy it. Keep on trying, because this whole month for you is like money falling from trees, that kind of situation. And around 19th of April, we have Venus conjuncting Mercury retrograde. of course, in your second house. During this period, you will receive news about whatever promotion, whatever thing that you have applied for during this period, because retrograde is about the past. So during this period, if there were people who were owing you money, or you were owing someone money and you had to pay them back during this period, you will receive some kind of news about it. And one of my most favorite events that I have been waiting for, I think for 2-3 years now, is Jupiter conjunction with Uranus and Taurus in your third house, I believe. Yes. And I will make a big video about this, because I never skip Jupiter separate videos, because Jupiter is my favorite planet. I'm not discriminating planets, just I like Jupiter, okay? Just like the idea of having manifestations coming true, having abundance. I just like that idea. I think Pisces people will understand me. Like, if you're a true Pisces, you definitely believe in power of manifestation, law of attraction, and spirituality, and etc. And Jupiter is that kind of planet. So this event has already began. But on 20th of April, it's gonna be exact aspect. So for you, it's in the third house of communication, sales, networking, cars, driving, flying, so many other things. And for some of you, it is directly kind of connected to your career, because Jupiter rules for you not only your own house, it kind of rules Pisces too, but it rules your 10th house. So if we're dealing Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini in your 4th house, so your 10th house is Sagittarius. So for some of you, very big news. Something, you know, with Uranus, you can never predict exactly what's gonna happen, but you know that something is definitely going to happen, but it is going to be unpredictable. But for you, the field of this unpredictability is going to be career, status, your reputation, and it is definitely related. Maybe it will be in a form of a news, a document, or something like a paper, or an opportunity maybe to move locations and travel to another country to do whatever your job is going to be about. Also, Uranus is ruling your 12th house of Aquarius. So this talks to me about something that nobody's gonna know about that you have applied for. It could also be that you will be working remotely on something. So maybe this is what I imagine, because we already talked about you will have aspects of immigration. I feel like for some of you, you will either get married, proposed to, or you will get a promotion or some kind of job offer where you will have to change your location. So you will be relocating somewhere else. So that's why you will be needing to prepare documents and get the ring or whatever, and then travel to another location. Or it could be something secretive, something you will be doing without telling other people. Maybe you will get married secretly on some kind of island, because we also have moving closer to ocean and seas, and I will make like a big video about it soon. Okay, around the same day, kind of, but this aspect that I said, it will be already happening right now. It's already working. It's just on 20th of April. It's very exact, and it will continue in May as well. But the next aspect, that is Sun squaring Pluto on 20th of April, is kind of like 1, 2, 3 days before and after. This one is again square Pluto. This is affecting your 3rd house and your 12th house. So maybe because it's Mercury retrograde period, the document situation will kind of frustrate you. So it's better if you prepare all of your documents right now before the 1st of April. If you already have a clue about what you're gonna do and what papers you need, it's better to prepare them now. I would definitely say to some Pisces to prepare your visa, prepare your documents for visa, extend your passport and like your ID and etc. On 24th of April, we're having a full moon in Virgo. in your 7th house. And full moons are usually results, some kind of answers. You, during this period, you get this, like, you know, you have been waiting for the whole month, and around full moon you just get the result, and it is related for you, related with your partner, some kind of news about your partner, some kind of news related to law and legislation, some kind of court system. It's related to your clients or your therapist, or something to do with other people. Maybe during the full moon you will get some kind of message from someone that you have been waiting for their call, and things of that nature. On 29th of April, Mars will conjunct Neptune again in your 1st house. So during this period, I think for Pisces, it's more on, this period is going to be more on like on the creative side. So let's say you are an artist and you're preparing some kind of, you're an artist and you're working on art, or you're creating music, or I don't know, anything to do with creativity. During this period, you will start actively working on it and making sure that it kind of goes out there. Let me confirm something. So this full moon on 24th of April is happening, okay, I said Virgo, but it's also, it depends, like it's in Libra. And for you, it could be either in your 7th house or it could be in your 8th house. So depending on your Placidus chart. So with full moon, and it's also like shifting from Libra to Scorpio. So for you, it is happening, I think for sure, in the 8th house. So full moon in 8th house, results related to finances and money coming your way. So, and it is also, 8th house is the house of stress, the house of something tense, like tense emotions. Maybe during this period you might feel overwhelmed, like emotionally overwhelmed, or a little bit like, I don't feel good today kind of energy. So just chill and sleep. And I think 23rd, okay, it's Tuesday, so after work, if you work, just chill during this day. But it is definitely results related to finances, some kind of money that is coming from somebody else. Could be the government, could be some kind of child support, some kind of support from someone, financial support for you. I'm sick. Okay, that's why I'm sniffing like that so long. And on 29th of April, Venus enters Taurus. So Venus will go to your 3rd house. And during that time, you will start already preparing for some kind of travel, for publishing, for maybe some of you will be studying new things. Maybe some of you will decide to learn a new language, learn some kind of new skill, driving and etc. Or again, like preparing documents. But definitely in April and then also in May, you will be actively communicating and interacting with lots of people. Because also on 30th of April, Mars enters Aries. So the shift of your energy for like action and ambition will go to making money. So until like the end of April, you will be kind of like thinking how to make money, where to get that money from, how much is my promotion, and when is it going to start coming in. And then for May, because from 30th of April, it's gonna be fully actively on. Yeah, please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and if you're interested in one-on-one reading, just email me. The email is down below. And I'm wishing you an amazing April. It's gonna be a very good month, I believe. I mean, we're talking about all the valuable things right here. So have an amazing month, and make sure that you are kind of like here actively watching, because I will be hopefully uploading more videos very soon about April. And I'm moving on to Aquarius. Look, 1 second. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so dear Aquariuses, let me take a sip of water. Hello dear Aquarius, welcome to my channel. This is your April prediction. I'm very excited for this month because most of the energies are in one sign, so one field of your life is going to be extremely activated, and for you it's the field of, the field of documents, transportation, some kind of technology, services, what is it, taking courses, learning new things, learning new languages, communicating and being extremely active with other people. So it's kind of like a beautiful month, I would say. For you it's very nice and pleasant month, so please make sure that you're checking your rising sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign. 100% please make sure to check your rising sign, it's very important. First of all, we have Mercury retrograde from 1st of April, depending on your location where you live. It can be either 1st or 2nd, but it doesn't matter, because when Mercury goes retrograde, you will kind of feel it and notice it, especially for you. It's happening in your 3rd house from 1st of April until 25th of April in the field of transportation and documents, and that's what Mercury is responsible for. And just bear in mind that during Mercury retrogrades, what I have noticed in the years of my practice and like observing Mercury retrograde, there is nothing you can do about it. The only thing you can do about it is just to be like prepared for it. Like, oh, my bus is late, it's fine, it's just Mercury retrograde. Like, just be chill about it. But you know, if you are prepared, meaning like if you're very careful and you check your documents, you check your passport, you quadruple check all the numbers, you'll be fine. But you know, if you are kind of in astrology already and you know about Mercury retrograde and you know how to prepare for it, the only thing that is entertaining about Mercury retrograde is observing other people. But you know, like you're just sitting and you know that, like, let's say your plane is delayed or your bus is delayed, and you know that you have a meeting somewhere there, like that is like minute by minute is counted, like the time you arrive and in 10 minutes you have a meeting, and you know that your flight is delayed and you know that you will be late for your meeting. But once you're like prepared for Mercury retrograde, you'll be like, yeah, whatever, like, okay, I'll be late, so I'm chill about it. But then you can also feel like, oh, the meeting can be delayed too, so you never know, so you'll be fine. But then the entertaining part is observing other people going crazy. I know it sounds probably cruel, but then just observing others, it's like a reflection of you being like that before you learn about Mercury retrograde. So it actually helps you to save your nervous system, to be mentally chill. Like, I have so many examples with Mercury retrograde, but like the most prominent example that you actually cannot do anything about it is technology glitching. Like right now, I think something is glitching. So like your laptop can be glitching, your phone can be glitching. And the only thing you can do with this kind of glitches is notice that, oh, maybe your technology is old and you will need to buy a new one, but you shouldn't. No, you don't buy new gadgets, nothing new during Mercury retrograde. The only thing you can do, buy the used one or send your gadgets for a repair. I'm repeating, do not buy new expensive things. Okay, that's one. Two, for you, it can also play out in the fields of taking courses, taking some kind of lectures, learning the languages that you started before and you kind of like didn't continue or you didn't finish, or maybe you had like, you started driving and then you couldn't finish the exam. So maybe during this time you will be retaking exam or retaking the whole course and trying again. Perfect time for that. Also, it is perfect time to if something didn't work out before and it kind of like you felt like it failed, and now if you have this urge to start doing it again, do it. It can work out well. It goes the same theory goes for like if you wanted to start some kind of YouTube channel, social media page, you really tried before and then maybe you gave up at some point, and right now you have this like little urge like, oh, maybe I should try it. It will work. I'm telling this to myself. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. From 5th of April, Venus will enter your third house. So Venus is going to be in your third house, and then it's gonna conjunct with North Node around the 17th of April. To me, it sounds like it's related to your home country, your parents, and your home itself. So Venus going to your third house will mean that maybe some of you will be traveling back home, visiting your parents, or buying gifts for your parents, or buying, as I said, like for Tauruses or for Pisces, buying some kind of furniture for your house for decorating. And maybe some of you could be receiving offers like proposals to work from home, something to do with home or with taking care, not really taking care, but doing something related to home. Also preparing documents, because third house is definitely responsible for documents. Preparing documents, I don't know, for like for a visa, for your passport, for clients, and etc. Because also third house is the house of sales, networking, and communications. And I can see that some Aquariuses will be going to different places for some kind of conferences and meeting a lot of people, making more connections, and definitely speaking a lot and being very, very, very active. And this whole month, Mars is in your second house. So Mars, when it goes to any house, it gives action, it gives ambition, it gives motivation. So I won't be surprised if some Aquariuses are passionately and actively looking for ways to make money, or are thinking about money a lot this whole month. I don't know, you're thinking about trading, you're thinking about applying for new job positions, you're trying to figure out of the ways to make more income in your life. That's what's happening for you for the whole month, with Mars being in your second house. And around 10th of April, Mars will conjunct Saturn, which is also in your second house. And during this period, you will feel like there is some kind of restriction when it comes to money. So maybe during this time you want to buy something and you notice that maybe the money is not enough and you need more, and you feel like I need to make more money. So this will kind of like push you to start thinking of other ways to kind of like increase your capital, increase your ways of kind of, increase your ways of living, material stuff. Okay, so sorry, I'm having a cold, I can't not do that. Okay, where am I? I probably skipped the part of eclipse. So we have a solar eclipse happening in Aries for you in your third house. Solar eclipse is new moon, which means it's like exemplified a new moon, which means new beginnings for you. Third house activation, solar eclipse happening for you in your third house. It's talking about some kind of education perspective, some kind of opportunity for becoming famous. For example, if you have your own social media platform, or you have your own personal brand. For others of you, it means the beginning of being super busy. Like for example, right now I'm sitting home, right? And if I was an Aquarius rising and this eclipse happened for me in my 3rd house, it could mean that, oh, from this period, 8th of April, I will receive some kind of news, some kind of notice that, oh, now you will have to commute back and forth from this place to another place, and I will be super extremely busy. That's one of the aspects. Another aspect that it can play out for you is that you might start publishing something, writing a book, writing something, writing your thesis, preparing your documents, preparing your graduation proposal and papers. And it could also mean that during this time you will probably meet someone important in your life that could help you to kind of evolve and grow, but it's not like a partner, like love partner. It's just like some kind of teacher or someone on street will tell you something, and it will completely change your life or the idea that you have about life. And I'm gonna make a full video on the solar eclipse very soon. I'm sorry, I need to do this. If you have any planets in 19 degree of Aries, Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn, it will definitely affect you way more. Like, you will definitely feel it. It can also be some kind of news, some kind of event relating to your siblings, which could mean that you will be highly involved in the things that are related to your sibling, helping them, studying with them, inviting them, like being closer to them. Or if you were in some kind of fight during this period, you will start you will have a new relationship with your siblings. On 17th of April, as I said, Venus will conjunct North Node in your 3rd house. During this time, there will be some kind of news for sure. You will be receiving some kind of news. Could be coming from your home, from your home country, from your parents, and a gift. As I said, for some of you, it could be probably preparing documents for buying a new property, or maybe you already bought it and now you will be preparing all the documents for that, buying a car. But again, we do not buy anything expensive or new during this period. We can sell if it's something that you wanted to sell for so long. During this period, because of the Mercury retrograde, you will be able to sell. So maybe that could be your lucky period, because you'll be like, oh my god, finally I managed to sell it. Because also on 20th of April, we will have Jupiter conjunction with Uranus, and I will make a whole long video about it that you can check later. And it is happening in your 4th house, and this aspect has already began working in your 4th house. Means things related to your living situation, to your home country, to your parents, or to your relatives. So 4th house for you in Taurus, right? Taurus, then we have Scorpio, and then Sagittarius in your 11th house, because Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and it is in your 11th house of friendship, communications, projects, and teamwork. And also it's the house of profits and gains, and yeah, kind of like a good luck kind of house. I can clearly say that for some of you who are, as I said in the beginning, if you are in the field of self-promotion, where your personal brand is important, where you are public figure, like you're doing social media, or you're on YouTube, or you have some kind of product that you have to sell, or you're doing something publicly with people, this is kind of like your lucky period where you could receive, because we're dealing with Uranus, it's sudden, it's unknown, and it rules Aquarius, it's your own planet. It definitely can mean, for me, as I can see, some kind of success, some kind of popularity. People, you will do something and everyone will know about it, and that's how you become extremely famous or known for something that you do. If you're not in public and you don't do something like publicly, and it's not something important for you, it can mean that during this period you could join some kind of group, some kind of community, and you will be working with them towards some kind of common goal. And this community could be related either to your home country, or it could be something that you're doing close by with your family and your parents. That's the way that I see it. Also for others of you who are I'm so sorry, I'm sniffing like that. I don't know, I would be pissed, but I hope some people can understand that I got sick like literally today, even though I was planning to make this video yesterday. So some of you you know, I'm kind of a little bit interesting, I don't know. Some people want to have their own kids, but I don't want to have my own kids just for the sake of having kids. If I actually want to take care of someone, I would like to become like a stepmom or have a kid from orphanage that actually needs my help than ripping apart my body. And I don't like pain. So to me, this aspect for some, like for some Aquariuses, to me, it looks like some of you maybe during this period adopting a kid, or even think about parenthood. Think about becoming a mother or paternal figure for someone who needs your love, your support. So think about it. Like, if you are not married or you're planning to get married, during this period, you will have this feeling of motherhood, paternalhood, feelings of, oh, I wish I could have a kid. And some of you could be like thinking about becoming pregnant. Some of you could be thinking about adopting a kid, or maybe you will meet someone who already has kids and you will be like, okay, now I am going to be a mama. That's what I see. I don't know why I said it, but probably for some of you it's something important you needed to hear. But I will make like a whole video on this because Jupiter is, again, my favorite planet. So we're gonna make like a whole video on it. I hope I get well today, even though I got sick today. I hope, I manifest to get better today. Okay, let's move on to full moon in Libra. We are having full moon around 23rd or 24th, depending on your location in Libra. And for you, it's happening in your 9th house. Full moon is results, it's conclusion, some kind of answer. For you, coming in your 9th house about studying abroad, living abroad, your visa, your documents, your education, your thesis, your acceptance letter from university that you're being accepted, or something to do with school, something to do with sales. It can also be related to things about like law and justice system, and also maybe news about if you applied for some kind of language school. That could be the day where you will receive results. Venus will enter Taurus on 29th of April, and it is going to go to your 4th house. So that's when the situations relating to your house, to your parents, your home country are going to be important, or will bring your attention. And I can say it's more like buying things for your house, decorating your house, buying gifts to your parents, or traveling to your home country and visiting, or your home country, or visiting your parents and buying them some kind of gift, or them buying gifts for you. And maybe some of you who are singles and you want to find your partner during this period, you could meet your love either like around your home in some kind of family gathering, or in your home country, or they could be from your home country. And then Mars will enter Aries on 30th of April. It's gonna be in your 3rd house, and May is going to be a very active month for you, of lots of movement. So I'm wishing you an amazing April. Please keep me updated on what is going on. Have like bon voyage and everything. And if you're interested in one-on-one reading with me, just email me. The email is down below. And I'm gonna move on to Capricorns. Hello. Let me take a sip because it's gonna be interesting. Mind you, you check these videos with your rising sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign. But because we're dealing with solar and lunar eclipses happening in Aries and Libra, which are directly influencing Capricorns and Cancers, this video is not only specifically for rising signs. This is 100% can relate to Capricorn suns. So, hello dear Capricorn, you have made it through March and we're in April, and it's about to go more interesting and more intense and more crazy. So if you're a Capricorn, please let me know if March was turbulent for you or not, because I was literally shaking. This whole March just squeezed me. I am a Capricorn sun with 5 or 6 planets in Capricorn. So this whole month has been affecting me so much because so many planets, so many things have been directly squaring Capricorn positions. Okay, I'm sorry. As you can see, I'm sick, so I bring all of my empathy and all of my understanding to my fellow Capricorns who are going through some mental or physical or whatever health situation. I totally understand it. This year is kind of transformative year for us. I hope we can handle it, because the solar eclipse is happening in Aries, in our 4th house. Doesn't matter, like I say 4th house as if you are a Capricorn rising, but if you're even a Capricorn sun, it affects your 4th house. Okay, and let's go with okay, for Capricorns I'll do this. Okay, first things first. Enough of renting. I hope there are some Capricorns who will understand what I've been going through. Just let me know in comments down below. March has been tough. It has been very, very, very tough. I hope April is good for us. I really hope, even though it can be tense, but it can be more satisfying compared to March. Even though March had so many events, April will have many events too, but they're gonna be nice events. So let's see. 1st of April, Mercury goes retrograde in Aries, in your 4th house, right? And it is definitely squaring a Capricorn suns, all the positions if you have in Capricorn. And Mercury in a 4th house usually talks about things related to your parents, to your relatives, to your home situation, your home country, or houses. So Mercury going retrograde literally means some of you will be going back home, traveling back to your parents, visiting your parents. Some of you will be really thinking about where you want to live, what kind of house do you want to live in, how much rent can you afford to pay, and what exactly do you want, what country, what location do you want to live in. That's Mercury in the 4th house. And it's going to be retrograde from 1st until 25th of April. And all I can say during this period, there could be some glitches around your house. There could be like maybe the electricity shutting down at home, and you will need to like redesign or reconstruct or fix something at home. Or it could be some kind of delays or some kind of papers coming about your housing. Maybe you need to pay the rent, or maybe you need to help your parents, and that could be a little bit like, it could be that your parents are preparing some kind of papers and you will be dealing with that. For example, let's say if my mom is preparing her documents for visa, I will be involved in that. I will be helping, I will be guiding, and etc. And it could be if if my mom doesn't do things as I say, do it before retrograde, there could be delays with papers and kind of a frustration. But it's just gonna be like, oh, it's Mercury retrograde, so it's fine. We're gonna have some kind of delays, some kind of problems with papers, it's fine. Okay, on 5th of April, Venus is entering Aquarius to your 4th house, and Venus is quite nice. It's quite interesting, a planet that kind of gives ease, and sometimes we might not notice it because it's just like, you know, it's there. Sometimes we do not appreciate the good things that we have. That's kind of Venus, so you don't even notice it. So Venus in the 4th house can mean that if some of you were looking for a new place to rent or new country to live in or something to do with living situation or your parents, this month is going to be the month where you will be like finally living in a nice place, having your own room, and visiting your parents finally. Like, I want to go back to Tajikistan and see my mom, mostly my cat. So it's something like that, very important month in terms of like feeling home, feeling very comfortable. And maybe it's also like springtime and you will finally feel okay, you know, you don't have to be sick all the time, that kind of energy. On 8th of April, we're having solar eclipse in Aries in your 4th house. As you can tell, there's lots of concentration for Capricorn risings, Capricorn moons, related to the place of living, to the place that you call home, and to your parents. Solar eclipse is a new beginnings, initiations, new stuff basically. And in the 4th house, it is talking about, as I already said, things related to your place of living, your house, your parents. Maybe something important happens in the life of your parent. Maybe they get a job and that's influencing you and you're extremely happy for them. Maybe they will need your help, so you are now going to, maybe like for some of you, because it's also going like opposite to Libra, related to your career, it's something like you want to concentrate on your career, but now you have to first maybe concentrate on work, on your location and your parents. So that could be kind of something that will be there. For some of you, maybe it could be bothering you, for some of you not. So for example, for me, like, I want to do things. I want to prepare my Astro Academy. I want to make these videos, but it's extremely important that these things that I'm saying are highly influenced by my place of living. That's one. So like, I need a good background, like, etc. Or I haven't been home for so long and I miss my mom and I want to see my parents, or things related to that nature, as I said. And another very important thing for solar eclipse in the 4th house to me is the matters of relocation and finally choosing the country where I want to settle in. Even that word is like not coming out of my mouth. Settling. Like, I don't want to settle, but it feels like I have to in order to get a residency, citizenship. So it's something that I don't want to do. You don't want to deal with it, but then you have to, and you're like forced, because your job is going to depend on this location, your work, your living, your parents, and everything depends on that. So it's something, it's like an opportunity, but you're not kind of too much open for this opportunity. So you need to mentally understand that it is okay that during this period that all of the concentration is around building a house, building a family. Some of the Capricorns will be thinking about having their own family. Ooh, that's interesting. Let me know in comments if there are Capricorns who are interested in building their own family, having ideas about becoming a parent or marrying, or maybe even receiving proposals, or just thinking about, you know, those kind of things. Because did I think about it yet? Not yet. Maybe in April I will. So that's interesting to notice. Okay. Whew. Around 10th of April, Mars will conjunct Saturn in the 3rd house. And since Saturn is our planet, unfortunately, and Mars is kind of exalted in Capricorn, this day or this period could be important because conjunction of Mars with Saturn. Mars is literally the planet of like, let's do it, let's move fast, fast, fast. And Saturn's like, hold on, slow down. We need to check the documents. We need to see if it's legal, la la la. And then the Mars is like, just let me do my job. That kind of energy. And it's around 10th of April in the 3rd house. So there's going to be this urge to travel somewhere, to move somewhere. And then Saturn will be like, hold on a second. Do you have all the required things to do this thing that you want to do? And Mars will be like, just let me do it. So there's going to be this kind of frustration. You will, for some of you, you could feel like authority is preventing you from doing something. Or it literally could be like technology glitching and you kind of getting upset about it. They're like, oh my God, my laptop is dying and I need it to work. And that's one thing. But Mars is the ruler of your 4th house, which means it's something to do with traveling back home. Maybe there will be some kind of news and you will have to travel to your parents, to your home country. And there's going to be this thing about like, oh, I have so many responsibilities right here and now I have to go somewhere. So it's going to cause some kind of tension. And I don't mention this aspect for everyone because it's not going to influence everyone the way it could, for example, influence Capricorns. So keep that in mind. Okay, my favorite. This event I've been waiting for years is Jupiter conjunction with Uranus that I'm gonna make a long video about. And it is happening in Taurus, our fellow earth sign that is going to be positively influencing us, thanks God, in the 5th house of love, creativity, competitions, entertainment, romance, and kids. And we're dealing with Uranus. Uranus is sudden, unpredictable things. So I cannot say this will happen. I can say what fields. The fields that we're dealing with is, as I said, romance. Maybe some of you will go on dates, or someone just like invites you on a date and you're like, okay, interesting, I could go. That's one. 2, you're pregnant and you didn't even know that you're pregnant. Like, this is going to be like a shocking news for you, or you will receive some kind of news that somebody else is pregnant. That's one. Okay, we're dealing with like, because Jupiter is a ruling planet of Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is in the 12th house of Capricorn. So it's something hidden, some kind of secret, something that you don't know about. And it's also related to like traveling abroad, like far long distance locations, some kind of news about that. But also Uranus rules Aquarius, your 2nd house of money. So some kind of event for you that could happen in the 5th house of also gambling, and 2nd house is money, right? So I am suggesting all Capricorns right now to try gambling. Try looking for opportunities where you can dramatically expand your financial situation, dramatically gain something that could increase your capital, or some kind of gift, or some kind of opportunity to travel somewhere, or receive some kind of proposal related to immigration. And just do it. For example, I know, like, you shouldn't say what you want to do, because like if you say what do you want to do, blah, 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 I don't care. I want to win a lottery, okay? And I'm gonna manifest it, because this conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus literally happens once in around 12-14 years. So I want to use it, okay? I'm a broke student and I need money, so I'm gonna gamble By the way, whatever you're hearing is coming from a Leo rising, and Leo is the gamble house, the 5th house. So I know for some Capricorns it'll be like irrational thinking, but just trust me, if you have this opportunity, it's not like you go and you buy a lottery or you gamble or you do something. It's more like if there is an opportunity that comes to you, like you receive an email, oh, do you want to try this new program, it's free, do it. If you receive any opportunity to do something that is new, that is related to money, to some kind of gain, just take that opportunity. It's like once in a decade kind of event, and doesn't happen, this event doesn't always happen in the same house, doesn't always happen in a 5th house. So some of you could be getting pregnant, or someone around you could get pregnant. And if you wanted to get pregnant, because definitely some Capricorns are thinking about having families or becoming a mother or a parent, this period, if you want, you could probably become pregnant. Then we're dealing with creativity and art and business. If you were thinking about some kind of business, boom, do it. The opportunity comes in, you just do it. Also, it's, as I said, creativity. If some of you are in art and you're creating music, creating something, like doing something artistic during this period, you might come with some kind of idea, like literally out of nowhere idea that will set you for life. It will help you to boost like this opportunity. For me, literally like 12 years ago, when something like this happened, I won a competition and I got like a gift, and it was like the most expensive thing that I've ever had in my life. So I hope there are competitions I could apply for, sing or lottery or something like that. It's a big event. I'm gonna make a whole video on it very soon. I don't want to miss this, so stay tuned. Okay, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We'll get along because I'm a Capricorn and you're probably a Capricorn something. So this is so exciting. We deserve some excitement, okay? Capricorns and Cancers and Aries and Libras. We deserve something. Yeah. Okay. Then we have a full moon in Libra and in our 10th house, okay? Here, full moon is results, some kind of answer, some kind of news that you have been waiting for, and it is related to your career, to your status, to your reputation, to your work, to your promotion, and etc. Some of you, I could see a proposal for some of you. Please let me know if that happens. Some of you, you could meet someone that could change your status from being single to being in partnership with someone. Some of you could receive some kind of promotion. It's getting hot. So that's a full moon. And on 29th of April, Venus is gonna go to Taurus. So when Venus goes to Taurus on 29th of April, which means May is going to be the most exciting month for Capricorns. There's going to be lots of inspiration, lots of joy, lots of happiness in your heart. Some of you could be going on dates, some of you could release songs, some of you could be filled with excitement that will lead you to do some things and explore and make new things. For some of you, this could be related to your kids winning competitions, or your kids having some kind of events where you will be participating. Some of you could be building or starting your own businesses. Perfetto. And then Mars will enter Aries on 30th of April. And for May, you're going to be, again, like busy with your home country, or like back and forth movement to your home country or your parents, or you will be buying houses and dealing with real estate. That's kind of it for the month, but please stay tuned because I will make like longer version videos of some of these specific events that I mentioned. If you're interested in one-on-one reading with me, the comments, just email me and it's in the description box. Have an amazing April, stay strong, and we're moving on to Sagittarius. I always say like the only Sagittarius who watch my videos are my sister, because I force her to watch, and my best friend that I also force her to watch. These are the only Sagittarius who watch my videos, and they don't believe in astrology. No, not at all. But they just watch because I force them. Even though I'm a Sagittarius Jupiter, which is very strong aspect compared to like other things. I bring my apologies for my voice, for my sniffing, for drinking, because I am sick again. Yeah. Dear Sagittarius, this is your April reading, and we have Mercury retrograde in your 5th house of love, kids, competitions, entertainment, joy, and lots of butterflies in stomach. So Mercury is gonna be retrograde from 1st of April until 25th of April. And usually with Mercury retrograde in the 5th house, we're receiving calls or news about exes. Like your exes will be coming back and be like, hey baby girl, I missed you, can we get back together? And you'll be like, no thank you, it depends. Or you'll be like, oh my god, finally, it took you so long. That's fine, that's cool. If it's like an ex coming back and you still have feelings, it's perfectly okay. However, if there are some new people entering your life during Mercury retrograde, inviting you on dates, just know that don't take it too seriously, because it might not last. It might lead some kind of to some kind of breakup. Like you will notice that during Mercury retrograde in the 5th house, some people will be interested in you, inviting you on dates, or you will be interested in someone, you will be inviting them on dates. And then by the end of Mercury retrograde, like after 25th of April, the thrill is gone. You'll be like, hey, I don't feel it. Or something is off, or you will figure out some kind of news and you'll be like, ciao. That's one aspect. Two, it could be, as I said, with Mercury, it's usually some kind of delays, and could be some kind of temptations to buy some things, to spend money on fancy things like parfum and etc. However, if it's on a big discount, good, buy it. If there are no discounts, do not spend your money. Just be cautious about it. Okay? Okay. And this is interesting because Mercury rules your 7th house of partners, and that's why I said for some of you, definitely exes will be coming back. For others of you who are in sales and you have clients, or you're a therapist and you deal with one-on-one people, this could be like your loyal customers are coming back. You're having orders, or people who maybe tried your product or your service long time ago, they will be reaching out like, oh, I want to try that or purchase whatever you're doing. So that's the thing. It could be some kind of something related to your kids that will be popping up, and you will be working towards that. Then we also have with so it also rules Virgo. So Mercury rules Virgo, and I'm trying to check where is Virgo for you. So one second. Okay, Virgo rules your 10th house. So this Mercury retrograde could also be related to your work, to your promotions, to your status, to some kind of events related to your work. Maybe again, like for some of you, could be that during this time your ex comes back, and now you have new status of being single, and now you're no longer single. That kind of situation. Some of you, as I said, relating to kids. If you were planning to become pregnant and you tried, didn't work, this time could be the time where it could work. So if you're interested in that, that's the period from 1st of April until 25th of April. Okay, Venus will enter Aries on 5th of April, and during this time, Sagittarius are going to be extremely motivated, extremely ambitious, extremely hyper in love, like in love with life, in love with butterflies, in love with nature, in love with someone. You will be experiencing one of the most beautiful feelings that a human being can feel, which is love. it doesn't matter how that love comes. For some people, love comes through kids, love comes through hobbies, love comes through good food, love comes through another person. So just know that during this period, that's your state. That's where your state is going to be. I can also say that during this period, when Venus is in the 5th house, it's actually maybe some kind of gifts. You will be receiving gifts, and money will be coming your way. That's what I've noticed with Venus in the 5th house. So use that opportunity. Some people will be just like randomly gifting you some things, and you'll be like, take it. Just say thank you. No need to be like, oh no, no need. Just say thank you. I'm accepting it. Okay. Then we have a solar eclipse. Solar eclipse in Aries in your 5th house. So everything that I just mentioned, this whole month is going to be kind of your main aspect. Like, it's going to be so out there. Your main, like, your whole attention is going to be in the field of inspiration, love, creativity, business, kids, competitions, joy, and motivation and ambition. So solar eclipse happening on 8th of April in your 5th house. How do I, like, this month is so concentrated. Like, I wish I was a Sagittarius this month. You would be filled with so much joy and excitement this whole month that it could lead to many things. It could be that some of you will participate in some kind of competitions and you can win. Your kids will be participating in competitions, they could win. If you are a Sagittarius that is creative and interested in art, and you're building something, developing something, or you want to open your own business or your own YouTube channel or something like that, it's going to be very, very big for you. It's like a new beginning. It's gonna be big, but the thing is, this new thing that I'm saying, it should be something that you have already thought about. It's not good to start completely something new that you never discussed or thought about or practiced. I'll make like a long video on this eclipse later, today or tomorrow, probably the other day. But just if you're new, just subscribe so that you know when that video comes, you can just watch it and just enjoy the whole thing, because I have limited capacity on my phone and you have limited time span of concentration. We're gonna move on to another aspect. Okay. Whew. The most favorite event of the whole year and probably like a whole decade is Uranus conjuncting with Jupiter. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sick, unfortunately, again. So this event I've been waiting for many years. This is one-time event. It's an event that happens once in a decade. Jupiter conjunction with Uranus, and it is for you happening in your 6th house of your routine, work, career, your health, and your living place, like the interior, the place where you live in. And for you, because it is the planet, your own planet, Jupiter conjuncting with Uranus, and Uranus is in your 3rd house. So we're having some kind of news related to you and relating to your work. And I would say this could be some kind of also, it's Uranus. We cannot specifically predict what exactly can happen, but we know that it's going to be sudden and unpredictable for you. It could be in the field of work, promotion, pets, and your health, but in a good way, because I really believe this is a good aspect that is happening. So during this period, it already had begun. So you might not feel it like this, because it had already begun. Like new job, new promotion, new opportunities for work, new opportunities for your living location, situation, pets, maybe you will be surrounded by pets, or you will get and rescue some kind of animal, and that's going to be like the highlight of your year. But it happens right now, like already now it's happening, and it is going to be in your 6th house. So if there are some Sagittarius, and I know some too, actually 3, who have been looking for promotions or for job opportunities this month, already now you can already feel this sensation of maybe you're applying for jobs, or you are already doing something, which around April you will see the results. You will get some kind of opportunity, some kind of big promotion that you did not expect, and it could be life-changing. It's going to be something big, and I will make a long video about it. Okay, around 20th of April also, I don't know what day is it, but maybe it's Sunday or Saturday. Make sure that during this time you kind of relax and spend your time alone, watch a movie, or just go to the nature. Do not overexhaust yourself, because we're dealing with 6th house of your health and your physical body. Just this is perfect period for chilling. That's what I can definitely say, because we also have some aspects on that day. Just chill, don't go anywhere, just don't travel, just sit at home, enjoy your day or night. Okay, then we have a full moon on 24th of April in your 11th house. Full moon in Libra, and it is related to some kind of teamwork, some kind of project, some kind of profits and benefits. So maybe if there are some things that you are waiting for to receive, this day could be just the result. But for me, I noticed that full moons and new moons, they affect lunar people more. So if you're a lunar person, like a Cancer or a Taurus, this could affect you. Like you can know that during exactly on the full moon you will receive some results. Usually for me it doesn't work like that, but for example for eclipse, because today is actually lunar eclipse, which means the result. So today I will receive a result, but it's an eclipse, it's a big event. But with other full moons, it really depends. If you have some aspects like that, then you will receive some kind of news related to some kind of project, some kind of profits, to other people in your life, some kind of events, some kind of price. Yeah. And then Venus will enter Taurus on 29th of April. So around May you will be kind of receiving bonuses or salaries or some kind of events related to your health and work. And then from 30th of April, Mars will enter your 5th house, and then even in May you will be extremely excited and like striving and thriving and really having this urge for growing and developing and loving and dating and like things like that of that nature. But in this case, after 25th of April, if you meet someone, if there is some kind of that was a this big size of a bee. All the time something like this happens, it's a sign. If you see a spider, go and Google what spider means. It's some kind of message. Abi. Abi means work hard, and we're talking about Venus going to your 6th house, the Jupiter in the 6th house, so you will be working hard, and bees are hard workers. I just don't like them getting into my hair. Thanks God there is a window. But that's a sign for some of you to kind of maybe focus or perfect your craft and really be busy. You will be busy basically in April and then in May. And if you're interested in one-on-one reading with me, just email me. The email is in the description box below. If you are how do I show, like I can't move this phone because you never know what's gonna happen. If you're not my sister or my best friend, just let me know. Who are you? I want to know if there are other Sagittarius watching this. And we're gonna move on to Scorpios after I take a sip of tea. Oh, hello dear Scorpios. Welcome to my channel. This month is quite exciting, but for you it's going to be definitely busy month. You will be very, 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 very busy. Like Scorpios, this is the month where you will be, what is it, hustling. You will be working not only at work but also on your health. That's all I could say. Thank you, bye. I don't know why I'm being so sarcastic, but this is how it is. Majority of your aspects this month are surrounding your work and your health, and for some of you, pets and something to do with your living location. So your house, reconstructing, redesigning. 1st of April until 25th of April, we're having a Mercury retrograde in Aries. And Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini. So for you, it's gonna be your 11th house, and then 11, 10, 9, 8. So Mercury retrograde in your 6th house of work, dealing with profits and money, to me talks about some kind of communication, some kind of negotiations related to your finances and your earning and your salary. And which means at the same time, during this period, some of you will be receiving offers to get back to your previous work or to do something that you have done before. That's what the Mercury retrograde is bringing in this month for you. But at the same time, since you will be very, very busy working, it could relate to this Mercury retrograde where you could be making some kind of mistakes. You could be, that's what I'm saying, which means my suggestion, my advice for Mercury retrogrades is usually making sure that you really take it seriously in terms of double checking, quadruple checking all the papers. You need to not take it lightly, because it looks like this whole month you will be doing something very serious related to your work, and it is going to be so important for you to be very strict and very observant of what is going on with all the small tiny details at work. At the same time, we are dealing with your health. It's like interesting how health and work are in the same house, in the same field, which is directly related. The more you work, the more your health is like confused. So if during this month there are some kind of health situations that you're going through, it is a sign for you to do a full medical checkup, like we're talking about blood tests. Oh my god, I'm becoming professional in like these things. I hate visiting doctors, so I did like 2 weeks ago, so now I know about blood tests, I know about supplements, other stuff. So in April, I would say, if you are a Scorpio that has very strong Virgo energy, you definitely will enjoy this medical checkup. So if you're not, it's perfectly, suggested in astrology to do this like yearly checkups. This is the one that you can do, this year checkup, like you can do during this period. At the same time, we are having like solar eclipse in Aries in your 6th house of work, and solar eclipse is literally something, a huge event that is happening for you related to work. So it looks like, because it's also connected to your 12th house of working abroad, doing something abroad, immigration, paperwork, but outside of your living country, outside of the place where you live in. So it looks like around 8th of April, some of you will receive this news, or you will have new beginning related to some kind of big promotion, something big that is going to happen for you starting from April or even later in this year. But it's more like this month you will receive the news, you will receive the opportunity for this thing, and it is going to be something that is related to like traveling abroad, working abroad, or working from home remotely, but it's something extremely big for you. And In your case, the sun, which is a solar eclipse we're talking about, 10. So the sun is ruling your 10th house of career. So this solar eclipse for some of you is going to be completely changing the way that other people view you. Your status, your reputation will raise, and you will have this status for which people will remember you. It's gonna be like, okay, from April it is official that you are the president, and everyone will associate you with that kind of title. Okay, for some of you, of course, it could be a proposal of marriage, or because we have another aspect this month for you in the 7th house of partnership, which I can explain a little bit later, but there could be some kind of shift in your status. That's a thing that eclipses on 8th of April. On 5th of April, Venus enters your 6th house, which means from this period, you will be receiving the place that you will be working in. You will feel comfortable working in that place. The salary will be satisfying for you, and you will be like, okay, finally, I am being appreciated and well paid. That kind of energy. Okay. On 10th of April, we have Mars conjuncting Saturn in your 5th house of romance, kids, partners, business, competitions, pregnancy. So Mars is the planet of fast action, and Saturn is like, nah, we slow down. We need to make sure that everything is perfect, and then after we make sure that everything is perfect, we send it to somebody else to confirm that it is good. That's when we can full on take action and win all of these things. So Mars with Saturn in your 5th house is talking about there is some kind of urge that you have within you to express yourself, to show love, or expecting some kind of way of receiving love from your partner, and you feel like it's not being given to you the way that you want it. So there could be some kind of irritation within you about it. It can also be that Mars is ruling your 6th house of work. Could be that maybe something at work will be bothering you so much that you could bring it into your relationship, or something at work or your health will be bothering you that it could be in the relationship with your partner, or something like maybe your kid could have some kind of health situation that could be unpleasant for you to deal with. But it is so it's around the period I'm gonna give you, like 9, 10, 11, like that period could be a little bit tense, and you will feel like you cannot do anything about it. You will feel like, oh, there's like some kind of limitation or constriction in that field. Yeah. Okay, then moving on. This is my favorite aspect that I've been waiting for years, because it's the aspect that happens once in a decade. Jupiter conjunction with Uranus. For you, it's happening in your 7th house of partnership on 20th of April. However, this aspect had already began working. So in your 7th house of partnership. This is something that is directly influencing you. This is something that is very big event that you will remember for forever. And the thing is, I cannot say specifically what's gonna happen. I can just say what fields of life would be activated or affected, but it is something unforgettable. So let's see. Jupiter is your ruling planet of Sagittarius. So Scorpio, what do we have after Scorpio? Sagittarius. So for you, it's some kind of news, something related to finances, related to money and your partner. It looks like, and also Uranus rules your 4th house of home and your parents and your relatives. and it's happening all in your 7th house. It looks like you and your partner will do something related to money. I feel like it's going to be either a conversation on your resources together, a communication about how you make money or how they make money and how you can make more money together. That's how it feels like to me. It could be your love partner, your business partner, it could be even your parents, but it is like something to do with money for sure, and your home situation. Maybe some of you will win a house. That's gonna be so much fun. Like, you just win a house, or you win money with which that you can buy a house. That's why I say during this whole month, if you really believe in winning things, if there are opportunities to do lottery, go casino, gambling, do it with someone. It's more like you're doing it with someone, and it is helping you together achieve some kind of financial benefit. It is so exciting. I cannot wait for this event. It's already starting to happen, but on like its exact day is 20th of April, which means maybe on that day you will receive results or the news, but it is already happening. So good luck with wins and etc. Okay, then we have a full moon in Libra in the 12th house, so on 24th of April, and it is for you related to things to do with abroad, working remotely, some kind of job, some kind of paper to do with immigration process, spirituality for some of you. Some of you might be going into spirituality during this whole month, and around 24th of April you're receiving the results of that job that you have been putting in. Also could be related to your mental health. So during that day, maybe just relax, have a wine, I wouldn't say, just like watch a movie and chill. And on 29th of April, Venus will go to your 7th house of your partners, your clients, your business partner, love partner, things related to law and documents, which means during this time you will be having so much fun, having lots of pleasant moments with your partner or partners. Or for some of you, it could be that during this period your loyal customers or someone who worked with you in the past is coming back to work with you again. And then in the end of the month, on 30th of April, Mars enters your 6th house, and then you're going to be even more busy with work. So if you're interested in one-on-one reading with me, you can email me directly. The email is in the comments down below, and I will move on to Libras after I have a sip of water and look what's going on with my face, because I cannot see because of the sun. Excuse me, sir, go to the side. I'm gonna take a sip of water. It's not water, it's tea. Okay, technicalities. Okay, so hello dear Libras, welcome to my channel. I love you all. Okay, so what's happening with Libras? Libra, this whole month is your month to be with people that you love. Your whole month is activating opportunities to do with people in your life. Business partnerships, love partnerships, clients, popularity, fame, events, conferences, meeting more and more people, and becoming more and more known and reputable for everything that you do. But first things first, Mercury goes retrograde in your 7th house of partnerships. So exes are coming back, 100%. Exes are coming back, messaging you, hey baby girl, let's get back together. And you're like, hold on a second, no thank you. Did you think I would be alone? Oh, Libra, for God's sake. I am the goddess, I am the god of love, so I'm not alone, I'm not single, so bye-bye, ciao. You know, those kind of situations. It could also be that during this period you will be meeting new people, inviting you on dates. However, just know that during Mercury retrograde, especially in the 7th house of love, it's usually like talking about, one second, It's usually talking about people coming into your life and they're like, to you, it's like, oh my God, wow, what a man, what a woman, I wanna spend my life with them. And then when Mercury is like going out of retrograde and goes direct, and you're like, ouch, the thrill is gone. I don't like them anymore. Or you will see some kind, you will figure out some kind of lie about them, and you're like, what? You had someone and you were dating with me? Excuse me? Yeah, but most importantly, you will notice that during this month, you will be definitely talking with people from your past, especially people who live abroad, okay? You'll be constantly on a video call, you'll have these appointments with one of your friends, another friend, your classmate, your groupmate, your whatever. Like, you're having lots of meetings and lots of calls with people from your past life. That's one. Second thing that can happen during a Mercury retrograde in 7th house, dealing with some kind of documents and some kind of contracts and some kind of papers. So make sure that during this time you have everything under control in terms of, you know, all the dates, you know, all the numbers, you know, all the pages, all of your documents are prepared, your visa is ready, and oh my God, I'm glowing. I'm using new skincare product, so looks good. If I don't give myself compliment, Libras won't give it to me. Yeah. So just be ready for the amount of conversations you're gonna have this whole month. You will be booked. This whole month you're going to be booked. For those Libras who have their own social media platform, or they're doing YouTube, or they're highly involved with other people, this month you are booked. You are getting more popular. You're getting more people interested in you, more people having trust in you, because on 8th of April, we're having a solar eclipse in your 7th house of partners. And the thing is, this eclipse is definitely influencing Libras. You are already probably feeling something right now, because we're having lunar eclipse at the moment of me recording this. So for some Libra risings or Libra suns, or you have like, if you have lots of planets in Libra, oh my God, you're feeling it. You are feeling this whole month, everything that is going on with you. I can definitely say that March and April are very big months for you. Please let me know in comments down below if I'm wrong, because the 4 signs that are highly influenced this whole year are Libras, Aries, Capricorns, and Cancers. It's, before I would just say it, but now that I've experienced it myself, it is something big, it is something extreme. And for you, it is happening in your state of mind and the people that you want in your life, the people who bring you value, the things that you want to share with others, and understanding your values with other people and how other people are playing their roles in your life. For some of you, this is definitely about some kind of important partnership that could begin during this time. Like maybe during this period, you are getting some kind of proposal, or you are meeting someone important in your life, and it is going to be unforgettable period of your whole entire existence. I think it's something that you cannot forget. And it is also related to clients. So if you have clients, if you're working with people, if your income depends on other people, on one-on-one relationships, then this month is definitely the period where maybe you will rethink how you can package your service, or how you can make new things for other people to see. But definitely your reputation is increasing. People are having more faith and trust in you. And then we're moving on to my favorite aspect that is happening once in a decade, and for you it is happening in your 8th house of other people's money, financial support, some kind of some kind of gain, financial gain from somebody else, subsidies, scholarships, grants, investments, and lottery winnings or Bitcoin going up. You know, like I'm bringing you all the ways it could play out. This is something that happens once in a lifetime, so you better use this period. And the thing is, it has already began working. It is already there, and the exact aspect of Jupiter conjuncting with Uranus is around 20th of April. I wouldn't say like on 20th of April this will happen. No, it's already working right now. So if you ever thought about gambling, buying a lottery ticket, or buying crypto, or applying for investments, for some kind of subsidies, or asking for money, this is the month. This whole time, like March, April, and May, this is the period where the universe will hear your call and you will be receiving great sums of money. Can I be your friend? Can I be your friend? Thanks God, I already have a Libra rising friend. So that's cool. But it looks like you could be doing something with your partner, with your friend, or with someone, something to do with money, as I said in the beginning. But I'm telling you, this event you don't want to miss. And it is happening, okay, it's not only money. It is also, 8th house is the house of stress, lots of intense feelings. I mean, if you receive 10 million euros, of course you're gonna have intense happy feelings or bad feelings like, oh, I don't know how to spend the money, just email me. I'll help you. So yeah, the 8th house is of course, like money comes, and for some of people it's gonna be hard because maybe surrounding people will be bothering you or things like that. That's why 8th house is kind of like it's big stress, intense feelings, big money, big chunks of money, that kind of situation. It's something that you have to emotionally work for to get. So if you have good mental state of positive beliefs, good things will happen. That kind of house. It is also for some of you, it could be that maybe you will meet someone who will tell you something that will change your life, and you will never forget that moment. Maybe you will have an astrology reading and that will change your life, or a tarot reading, something like that. So be ready for this period. It's already there. Just start noticing and picking things. That's my main advice for like Libra risings. If you really want to make money, this is the period. I know I'm talking about money, but what can I do if you have money here? What, like, should I say? I already told you what you're gonna have love, but then I cannot skip this. It's money is happening for you. So don't complain. Take it. Okay. Then we will have like a full moon in Libra. So definitely something that you should look for, 24th of April. You're receiving some news related to anything in your life about you. That's a full moon on 24th of April. Then Venus, the whole month is in your 7th house until 29th of April. So until 29th of April, you will be very busy, as I said, with your partner. And then on 29th of April, oh my God. Oh, I'm sick. 29th of April, Libra is entering your 8th house, and that's when you will start spending money. That's when you will, okay, May, right? So imagine in April, just imagine, like, let's do this like manifestation and visualization, a kind of like 1 minute. You win some kind of big chunks of money, like some kind of investment, like something, money or something valuable, you have it. And then in May, you will be spending it. You'll be buying things left and right. So okay, I will make a May video later, but that's the whole point. You got the vibe. Yes. Okay, it was very exciting. If you're interested in one-on-one reading with me, email me. The email is in the description box. And I'm gonna move on to Virgos. Cannot see anything right now. Let me see. Hello dear Virgos, welcome to my channel. The month begins with Mercury retrograde, and let me tell you, if you are truly a Virgo rising, Virgo sun, or Virgo stellium, or something with lots of Virgo, you probably already felt the Mercury retrograde like a week ago. Even though it starts from 1st of April, you probably already feel it already, like from 19th of March. Hello, hi. That's called Mercury retrograde. It is happening in Aries, in 8th house for you. But since Mercury rules your sign, it can happen in any field of your life. Technology, exes coming back, love partners, some kind of offers, job offers from the past. But if we're focused on the 8th house, we're having some kind of repeating event that is related to some kind of scholarship, some kind of grant, some kind of investment, some kind of big financial offer. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit sick. So from 1st of April until 25th, but I don't have to tell you that period. If you are actually a Virgo, it's gonna affect you the whole month. So what you can do as a Virgo, you should really memorize this by heart. During Mercury retrogrades, chill. Do not stress. Do not be worried that the things are slow and they're not going the way you want them to go. They won't go fast, and you will just waste your nerves on something that you cannot control. So what you can do actually to control is make sure that you have all the papers prepared, double checked, quadruple checked, to make sure that you don't buy expensive things. You need to make sure that if you want to sell something that you really wanted to sell for a long time, perfect timing for selling and letting it all go. It will go away. It's perfect time to cleanse, clean everything. Your mind, your house, your contact list, your photos in your phone, deleting everything. Like, it's that kind of period for you. Just do that. It's like full cleanse mode of your quarter. That kind of period that is waiting for you. It's already happening. Apart from Mercury retrograde, most of the events are going to happen in your 8th house. So I'm going to deep dive into it right now. 8th house is the house of, apart from stress, because 8th house is dealing with lots of intense feelings and emotions. So if you felt a little bit overwhelmed with your emotions, it's quite normal because so many energies are there right now. If you have any solution, please let me know too, because I'm going through that. It's not easy at all. So, I would say, oh my God, a golden card. I swear to God, I see a golden card and it says AU. Can I show it somehow? No! Maybe it's a sign. Some of you maybe like gold. I should have taken a picture, but if I do something to this, it's dead. I'm sorry for my moving, what is it called? Is it called ADHD? Maybe I have some, but Virgos have it anyways, so you might understand me. Okay, so apart from tense feelings and stress and emotions, 8th house is responsible for big amounts of money that come in the form of wins, gains, scholarships, grants, investments, or your partner's money. And this whole month, all of these planets are there. So we're not going to concentrate on stress and emotions. We're going to go to money and other people's values in your life, including your partners and in general, anyone in your life. So you'll be eliminating some people that you don't vibe with. And from 5th of April, Venus is going to be in your 8th house, and Venus loves money. It's the money planet, and in the 8th house, which is also the house of money, it will strive. It will bring you opportunities, it will bring you promotions, it will bring you like gifts related to like financial, material things, some kind of gifts. It's also 8th house is the house of love in bed, making love. So that's why it's called intense. So yeah, having love. Okay, I cannot say sex. That's the house. So some of you will be having lots of fun during this whole month. Then on 8th of April, we have a solar eclipse in your 8th house on 8th of April. Lots of 8, okay? I'm gonna make a long video on it, but what you need to know that there is new blessing, new beginning for you around big chunks of money or some kind of investments coming into your way. We're dealing with, as I said, scholarship, grants, investments, crypto, lottery, just, as I said, big amounts of money. And it's like a new beginning. Maybe for some of you, it could be that during April, you will receive some kind of offer, some kind of promotion where you will have like a new position or new thing where the money is going to be so big. And let me check, where is this? So Virgo, so 12th house. The sun is your ruling planning of your 12th house. So it deals with immigrations. It deals with living abroad, things to do with abroad, the natures of abroad, working for a foreign company, working remotely. And this could bring you some kind of financial benefit. Maybe you will be working online for something, and that could be your source of new big income. Okay. Around 10th of April, Mars will conjunct Saturn, which is already in your 7th house. So for some of you, if you have, I made a video on Saturn in Pisces in your 7th house. You can check it out. I will link it in my under this video. So Saturn in the 7th house is all about like evaluating your partners in life, making sure that your connections are valuable, they have specific space in your heart for each person in your life. But also at the same time, if we're talking about having like love relationship, maybe during this time you are kind of limited in dating or finding a person, because first you need to figure out how to love yourself or know your values and etc. So Mars is the planet of action and movement, and it comes to your 7th house, which it will be there, and it wants love, it wants partner, it wants to be engaged in some kind of conversations, in some kind of topics, in some kind of activities with other people. And Saturn is like, chill, not this time. So this could give you some kind of frustration, but it's only like for 3-4 days. We're dealing with so 9, 10, 11, like that period. So if you feel, could also be that maybe because Mars is the sign of like the planet of aggression and conflict, so could be that maybe you could be a little bit tense and aggressive, and you could fight with someone, or you could feel that another person is attacking you, so you'll have this tense feelings. But also 7th house, as I said, if you are if you work with clients, and if you're in law and you are dealing with other people and things of that nature, there could be some kind of tension. So it's better to avoid that situation and be diplomatic about it, because 7th house is about diplomacy. Okay, and the biggest event that I've been waiting for a long time is Jupiter conjuncting Uranus in your 9th house. So dear Virgos, some of you, if you have been dreaming or wanting or manifesting and really were eager to live abroad, study abroad, move abroad, do some kind of program abroad, and just be an international savage, guarantee that during March, April, and May, you will be receiving news, you will be receiving events that are turning out for your benefit. It's also the house of luck and opportunities coming your way. So we're talking about studying abroad, doing masters, doing PhD, doing bachelors, or learning a new language. It's also the house of sales and promotion and publishing and writing books, thesis, publishing, I don't know, books. Yeah, I said that. So launching programs, launching courses, taking courses. Maybe during this period, you will receive some kind of really great offer, some kind of opportunity to just go and study for free somewhere that you have never dreamt about. I'm talking about something that you will never forget. It's going to be a unforgettable period that you will constantly remember your whole entire life. So ninth house is also like publicity, meaning like whatever you do, you will be famous for it. Like you could be participating in some kind of competition and you win, and you are like in this period where people know who you are and what you do and how you are. And then if we think about Jupiter is ruling your, give me some time, Jupiter, Pisces, Aquarius. Jupiter is in your fourth house, right? Jupiter is in your fourth house. So here we can assume that the news or this event could be around your home country, your parents, or your home situation, the place where you live in, the place that you will live in and move out to live in. So this is something big, as I said. Just you will know that you will never forget about this event that will be happening. And it is something, it's not one day event. It's something that happens this month, maybe already is happening for you. Things related to your home country, to your home, your parents, studying abroad, moving abroad, traveling abroad. Maybe if you are living abroad and your parents are in another country during this period, maybe they will receive a grant. They will receive an opportunity to come to visit you. They will receive, like, for example, a visa to come and visit you, for example. Like in my case, I am in Europe and my mom is in Tajikistan and it's hard to get out of there. So in this case, if she applies for a visa, she could get an invitation, like she could get it, and it's gonna be like a big event for her too. So it's something, either a big event in your life, obviously, and it could be also a big event for your parents. Maybe like your parent has never been somewhere and they receive some kind of opportunity to either study or travel somewhere, things of that nature. For some people, also ninth house is the second kid or second marriage. So I will make a video and dive deeper into that. Then we have a full moon in Libra. It's going to be in your second house, and it is again related to finances. During this time, maybe you will receive a news about your promotion, a news about money related and your value. But again, I mentioned this before, full moons and new moons affect lunar people. So if you have something in Cancer and Taurus, it can affect you way more than other people. So it really depends. And obviously then we have Venus entering Taurus to your ninth house. So from the end of April, some of you are definitely traveling, 100%, like May, and then later on summer, you are on the road. And if you're interested in one-on-one reading with me, just email me. The comment is down below, and we're gonna move on to Leos. Hello dear Leos, I'm really sorry for my voice, for my sniffing and the weird things that I will do in this video. I am a little bit sick again. So I'm a little bit sick. Please excuse me. We are doing your April reading, or what I say, our reading. So make sure that you're checking your rising sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign. Definitely this month, 100% check your sun sign for sure, because we're dealing with solar eclipse. First things first, Mercury is in your ninth house. So raise your hand if you have been traveling or moving a lot this March and April. Non-stop, constantly moving back and forth and somewhere. That's what we're dealing with, Mercury in the ninth house. Mercury and the ninth house is about education, studying abroad, learning languages, traveling to places, visiting new locations. Or, since it's Mercury retrograde, these are the things that you have been already doing, the places that you have already visited, the languages that you have already tried to learn and didn't work out, so now you're doing it again and again, and it is normal because it's gonna be good for you, because Mercury retrograde talks about things that you have started, it didn't work out, and if you try it again, it will work. It's all about not giving up. It's all about consistency, which is some Leos are good at. If they want something, they're super consistent and things just go easily for them. This Mercury retrograde is from 1st of April until 25th of April. So here, what we're dealing with on the negative side of I'm sorry, let me just do this because it was so sunny. I think I'm not feeling great. So Mercury retrograde deals with delays. It could be with documents, it could be with transportation. So some things that you will have to redo. Retake exams, retake some kind of tests, retake driving lessons, for example, redo some things. So for example, my thesis, I still have no clue what I'm gonna do for my thesis. So I believe that during Mercury retrograde, I will be redoing, rethinking, reconstructing, and all the rereads during Mercury retrograde. Venus enters your 9th house on the 5th of April. So the chances of you traveling more is increased. You're traveling more. You could be traveling for work, or you could be traveling to your home country. That's the thing. Also, it could be Venus in the 9th house talks about money coming from foreigners, money coming from foreign companies, or working from abroad, or finding money to support your education. Or also Venus in the 9th house with this Mercury retrograde will ease the situation. So if the process of, let's say, immigration, applying your documents and doing some things will be more at ease, because Venus is going to be helping for that. Okay. 8th of April, we have a solar eclipse in Aries, again in your 9th house, and it is making very nice aspect to your sun sign, to your moon sign, if you're a Leo, sun, moon, and your rising sign. So this eclipse for you is very beneficial, and it is, I like it. Oh my God. 9th house, we're, okay, apart from education and everything to do with travel, we're also dealing with kind of profits, but publicity, competitions, sales, expansion, and people knowing. So if you're a Leo that deals with publicity, like you're a public person, like you're making a YouTube video, or you have your social media, or you're in some kind of competition, or you're doing something creative, some kind of music, some kind of art, something where the attention of other people is crucial, is going to be exemplified. And it's something like a new beginning. 8th of April, some kind of news will come about something to do with abroad, something to do with another country, something to do with your education, something to do with sales, promotion, and expansion, and everything. And also 9th house is the house of luck. So even though I'm a Capricorn and this eclipse is going to smack the hell out of me, I still hope with my Leo rising, this eclipse is going to make something like something, okay, I will handle all the tension, but like if it's going to be something beneficial in the end, please, welcome, I accept it. So these days what I do, I'll add more some things to this. These days what I do with Leo rising and all of my planets in the Leo house, I'm thinking about becoming lucky, because as if you are a Capricorn, or if you're an earth sign with some Leo rising or a Leo moon or something, you're probably too harsh on yourself. You are probably like, I have to work, the result of my work is proportionally directly related to how much work and effort I put in. So I decided this month to be lucky. Now I'm like, I'm lucky. Everything happens for me for no reason. It just happens. All the good things happen. I'm ready to receive all the opportunities, because the other day I went to my professor and she was like, you know how lucky you are to be in this program? I was like, excuse me, do you know how much work I put in to be here? Like how much I suffered, and you're telling me that, oh, I was just it just happened to be that I got accepted. And then I was offended. I was like, excuse me, how? That my ego, my pride was like, and then I was just like wondering where I'm leading to this thing that you're gonna hear right now, the next aspect. I was wondering, I'm so tired of trying and, you know, trying to prove someone or myself or whatever, the world, the Forbes. I'm like, you know what? I am lucky. I accept to be lucky, which means I want to win a lottery jackpot. I want to win a lottery jackpot. And in order for that to happen, I have to mentally accept the fact that I can be lucky, because some things, like let's say lottery, you don't have to work for it to win it. You just happen to win, like, you know? So if all of a sudden I disappear from YouTube and I don't make any videos, I probably won a lottery jackpot. The reason I'm saying it is because the next event that I've been waiting for my entire life of past 10 years is coming in April. It already had started working as Jupiter conjuncting with Uranus in Taurus. For it can depend on your rising time and degree. It could be either in your 9th house or it could be in your 10th house. Whatever it is something very important, something that is so good. You guys, please use this aspect because it is happening for you no matter what. It's in a luck house or in your status house. How it plays out, it really depends on what are you attracting. So Jupiter conjuncting Uranus, and Uranus is the ruler of your 7th house, so we're dealing with partners. And Jupiter rules your 5th house of love, romance, gambling, love, as I said, romance and business, and of course money and art and creativity and competitions. And people are involved, right? So what I am seeing, for depending on what kind of Leo you are, we're dealing here with an opportunity of a lifetime, okay? It's something that you cannot forget. It's something that you will remember. You'll be like, oh, that 2024, this thing happened to me. And I'm telling you from an experience, because something like this happened in 2012 for me, and I still talk about it. It's something big. And let's break it down. 1, gambling. I know some Leos will understand me, because Leo is this in general, Leo is the sign of taking risks, being okay with like spending money because you believe internally that it will come back. That's why I say gambling. So if you were thinking about doing something like to do with casinos or lottery, or some people assume that crypto is gambling, okay. So if you were thinking about these things ever in your life, and you would be like, it wouldn't be great if I win some money, just like that, do it. This whole month, March, April, and May even, you have this opportunity of your lifetime to somehow win something big. Okay, maybe I'm being delulu, but like those people who win, it happened for someone, right? So why it cannot happen to me or to you? Just do it. Just go and grab yourself a ticket and just see how it goes. If it doesn't work, try again. I had this like one astrologer saying that if something traumatic happens to you that day, go buy yourself a lottery ticket, because the world in general, everything is energy. You give something, you get something. So if someone took your energy out by like something negative that happens, like maybe mentally something is taking from you. So you have all the rights to take something back, which could be you go and buy a lottery ticket and you could win, okay? I could stop, but I don't want to stop talking about this because I'm tired. I'm tired of working and waiting for money to come. from somewhere. I'm just tired. I just want to travel back home, see my cat and my mom, and just eat good food. That's all. I'm tired. The life is kicking me physically, mentally. I'm drained. Okay, I'm talking about, especially if you have something in Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Yeah, this could be something that you can use. And okay, apart from winning some kind of money, if we're dealing with 7th house, 5th house, and 10, it can talk about, well, apart from being a little bit sick, I'm kind of allergic to sun sometimes. I sneeze and I love it. So if we're talking about partnerships, we have 5, 7, 10 activation, which is talking about, for some of us, I'm single, for example, maybe, and I don't even like think about it, but I accept it. Let it in, come in. If something cool comes into my life, of course, please, but I have high standards. So during this period, you could meet your potential love for the rest of your life. As I said, it's like something big, a big event, because 5th house is about love, romance, and dating. 7th house is about partners. 10th house is about your status. So from single to dating, from dating to married, propose, or 5th house is about kids. So some of you are getting pregnant, so your status will change from a person to a parent. You know, that kind of situation, it can happen. Which means you can, of course, like if you wanted to become pregnant and it didn't work this time, if you just try, maybe it will work. But it also can be something sudden and you did not expect it to happen. Okay, for other people who really want something lucky to happen, but then they know that maybe they should also work. 5th house is about business, entrepreneurship, or art. And 7th house is about clients, and 10 is about work. So I can also see that some of you, if you continue trying, maybe there will be some kind of breakthrough in your career, at your work. Maybe something happens and you all of a sudden get this fame and the flood of clients coming in to buy or purchase whatever you have to offer. Okay, I think we can move on because I'm gonna make a whole video on it anyways. Oh my god, so interesting. During the Leo, all the sun is out. Okay, full moon on 24th of April is in Libra, and it is happening in your 3rd house of news related to transportations, traveling, courses, lectures, publishing, publicity, sales, and etc. So some kind of news. It really depends if you have anything in Cancer or Taurus, because I noticed that new moons and full moons affect mostly lunar people. Doesn't affect me. So if it affects you, amazing. Okay, and on 29th of April, Venus will enter your 10th house. So from the end of April, we're having things to do with either promotion or your status change or something. Again, like as I said, you are becoming like, you know, you're out there, like people will know you. You will be publicly known and seen for what you do, for who you are, and it is definitely going to bring financial abundance to it. Okay, and I'm gonna move on to Cancers. I hope I still have capacity on this phone. 1, 2, 3, 4 more signs. So thank you very much. If you're interested in one-on-one reading with me, just contact me in the email down below. Okay, hello dear Cancers. This is your April reading, and this month, oh my god, it's very big month for you. Super extremely big, crazy month. And first of all, second of all, I am very sorry for what you are going through right now. So if you're Cancer rising, Cancer sun, Cancer moon, if you're feeling that things are heavy and intense, I feel you, bro. I am emphasizing with you. I cannot I cannot say what you can do about it, but I can say that it will go, it will pass, because April is going to be the month of your life. Everyone. For you specifically, it's going to be the month of your life. Let me just check one thing. Where is it? Thank you. Okay, so dear Cancers, this whole month, all of the concentration of energies of all of these planets are in your 10th house of career, status, your reputations, how people, the world sees you, how you want the world to see you. That's why I'm saying this month is going to be very important month for you to remember it for, and you'll be like, oh, 2024 was like this, because it is intense. First of all, we're having Mercury retrograde in your 10th house. Here, Mercury enters your 10th house, and we're dealing with looking for jobs, looking for promotions, doing something for work, getting back the skills that you had before, and now improving those skills to probably look for other opportunities, to expand your knowledge, to expand your skills, to expand your CV, that kind of situation. And with Mercury going retrograde from 1st of April until 25th of April, we're dealing with probably you're going back to your, oh wow, I have this irritation. Now you're gonna see it. So I'm gonna pull this up. So Mercury retrograde in the 10th house is talking about finding opportunities from places that you have worked for before, or in the fields that you have worked in before. There is also an opportunity to receive an offer from your ex-employer, from someone you have worked with before. That's why you will hear a lot of before. Here we're also dealing with kind of maybe exes coming back. The chances of exes coming back is not so high, but there could be a possibility. Here I would definitely say, if there are some skills, some things that you started doing before and you just stopped, this is perfect time to go back to them, try to perfect them and apply them. That's the most important thing, applying the skills, not just learning, but applying them in real life to bring you the ROI, return of investment. So you invested in something, you spend your money in a course or in something, and it's time to get that back in some kind of return. And it is all related to your career. Okay, then Venus enters your 10th house around 5th of April. So for some of you, if you have been already searching for jobs and already trying to do something, after 5th of April, you will notice the shift. You will notice that there are some results already coming in, some opportunities coming your way, because on 8th of April, we're having a solar eclipse in your 10th house of career, work, status, living, kind of like your living circumstances as well. And solar eclipse is new beginnings. So something new comes into your life, and it is definitely coming. Like for other signs, I could say, oh, this is happening for you in this field, but I cannot guarantee that it will happen for sure, because you could just miss the opportunity. You won't even notice it happening. For Cancers, Capricorns, Aries, and Libra, things that I'm saying are going to happen. And the thing is, all of these topics that are surrounding you, for example, specifically is about career. It's very much so influencing you mentally. So mentally you are probably going through some struggles. Maybe you feel not enough or something like that, but you are putting effort into becoming something bigger and better in terms of like improving the skills, whatever you are doing. So 8th of April is definitely a new beginning in your life, and it is very big. As I said, it could be career for some of you. For some of you, because the sun rules your 12th house, it rules your second house. The sun rules your second house of money. To me, this is a clear explanation of receiving an opportunity to get a promotion or get some kind of job where the money is very important and it is going to be big. For some of you, it could be a proposal where you change your status. So maybe some of you will receive a marriage proposal. Okay, during Mercury retrograde, it's okay to receive a marriage proposal, but it's not okay to have a wedding or paper sign during the wedding. So just note that. Some of you could be receiving a proposal of marriage. It is definitely related to you. And I think mostly this eclipse for Cancer risings, it's very big event in your life. It's something that you will definitely be like, oh, I think I said that in 2024 this thing happened to me. It could be marriage, it could be, for some of you, if you are in a relationship where you know it's not going well or you just don't like it, it's gonna be official, like you're gonna end this relationship. For others of you, with this Mercury retrograde, there could be there is a chance that an ex could be coming back and proposing something like, oh, let's get back together. There is a possibility in that field as well. Okay, and the thing is, this eclipse is affecting your 4th house of living situation and your parents. So maybe whatever happens with your promotion or your work situation will be kind of maybe the circumstances will be in a way where you will either live in a different country, or you will have to move out of your parents' house, or you will have to move in with your parents' house. Or for some of you who are already working, this eclipse could be, oh my god, I'm so tired, I just want a break. So some of you might be going on a vacation. What is it like? Yeah, it's called vacation, right? So when you have this like a break and you want to like maybe for some of you, your parents will be retiring, so you will be having this break and pause, and you'll be like, let me just chill. Okay, let me move. Okay, around 10th of April, Mars will conjunct Saturn, which is in your 9th house. 9th house of traveling abroad, moving abroad, studying abroad, working with foreigners for foreign companies. Also the house of luck. So if some of you felt some kind of luck limitation, it's because of Saturn being in the 9th house. I have a whole video on Saturn in Pisces for Cancers in 9th house. You can watch that. But Mars is in your 9th house currently, and it will be approaching Saturn. And Mars likes to be in the 9th house because Mars is all about movement, and 9th house is about traveling, moving, getting excited, exploring new things. So with Mars being there, you're already hyped into like learning new things, maybe having new plans for life, traveling some kind of new locations. Wow, my skin is glowing. A new skincare products that I got recently. So during this time, you're extremely ambitious to do something, to explore new places, new locations, and travel, and etc. And when Mars conjuncts with Saturn, it's around 10th. So could be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That period, you could face some kind of restrictions in terms of maybe if you are preparing your documents for traveling abroad, studying abroad, or doing something, maybe during that period there could be a notice about like, hey, you have to fix this paper because something is missing. And it could be frustrating. That is why during Mercury retrograde, I always say before Mercury retrograde starts, you need to make sure you check all the papers, you prepare everything. But when during Mercury retrogrades things like this happen, you just like just be chill about it and be like, yeah, so they told me. You cannot do anything about it. You just make sure that you don't stress about it, because you're already probably stressing too much. So just don't stress about it. Just know that it will pass after Mercury retrograde, or after 12th of April. Okay, my favorite event of the whole decade is Jupiter conjuncting Uranus. For you, it's in your 11th house of literally dreams coming true. I wanted to go higher, but I couldn't. So 11th house is the house of dreams coming true, the house of profits, the house of friends, the house of conferences, the house of teamwork, the house of business, the house of everything fun. And especially if you are a Cancer or a Cancer rising that has social media, where your online presence is important, it's important to attract clients, or fame is important to you. This is the period where you will be so blessed with some kind of luck, of abundance, of attention, or whatever you dream about. Because here 11th house is the house of dreams, so I can also add 11th house is the house of competitions. So I'm talking about like teamwork, but then there's also competing with others. So if there are opportunities for some kind of competitions and contests where you can apply yourself, or you can apply with someone, go for it. You will win. I'm telling you, you will win if this Jupiter and Uranus are in your 11th house. Let me see. So Jupiter is the ruling planet of Sagittarius. So Sagittarius for you is, I believe, in what house is it in? 1 second. So 6th house, I think, right? So Cancer, Gemini, 6th house. So Jupiter is ruling your 6th house. So I assume it's some kind of luck, some kind of opportunity related to your work. Something to do with receiving some kind of job offer, or a promotion, or health. Good opportunity for improving your health, or having pets. And then Uranus rules Aquarius, and Aquarius is in your 8th house. It's in your 8th house of money, other people's values in your life. So all of this combined together, we're having some kind of promotion news around this period. But the thing is, it already had begun. So again, if there are opportunities for competitions, if there are opportunities to join some kind of community, to join some kind of group, to work in a startup, to work with them, or find this, I feel like some of you will finally, if you are looking for a new place of work, you will finally find a team, a group of people with whom you have this common goal and you are moving towards it together. But again, it's the house of dreams coming true. So make sure that you allow yourself to accept the dreams that are coming true. It's something that I discovered like literally 2 weeks ago, that one of the reasons that manifestations or dreams or whatever don't work is not only you don't believe in the dream, but you do not allow yourself to accept the blessing. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? So I explained this in Leo. Basically, I was recently told that I am lucky to be where I am. And my immediate response was this: excuse me, who are you? How do you know where I have been through? And how do you know if I haven't worked hard for this? So my pride and my ego was like, and I was like, I worked hard to be here. This, whatever I'm doing right now, it doesn't come from a luck that I was just sitting and it just happened. I worked my way. That was my reply. And then I think that day or that week, I was like so tired of trying so hard and thinking about ways and things. So I was like, okay, let me play a meditation on being lucky, or just accepting the money, or winning a lottery. That was my main purpose, to go to YouTube to look for winning lottery. And then I started playing it, and then I was like, wait a minute. Winning a lottery means being lucky, which means doing, kind of like in my Capricorn mind, doing nothing and receiving something in return. Where if I am the type of person who thinks everything that I have is through a hard work, and subconsciously I believe that in order to achieve something, to achieve a dream or to achieve some kind of goal, I have to work my ass off to get that thing. This doesn't leave any room for any luck or any abundance to easily come in, which means the universe is like, well, I mean, we want to make you lucky, we want to just gift you things in life, but you don't want it because you cannot accept a gift, because you think that having a gift is through a hard work. So, dear Cancers, the moral of the story is, if you have some kind of dream, it is, my suggestion is to dream, to allow yourself to believe that the dream can become true if you allow it to happen. It's not like, oh yeah, I believe that I will be a millionaire. I know I will be a millionaire. But if someone says, oh wow, you are lucky to become a millionaire, if that offends you, it means the only way you will become what you want to be is through the way that you usually do, through hard work. But sometimes, like, I don't think I can become a millionaire like in a night. And I was like, I want to be rich overnight. And logically, that cannot happen. The only way it can happen through luck. But if I don't accept luck, how it's going to happen? I know I'm getting philosophical, and I believe some of you might unsubscribe, but maybe it's a message for some of you. Okay. Then we have a full moon in Libra in your 4th house. Since you are a lunar person, this full moon is definitely going to be there. It's a result, it's a conclusion related to your living location, to your parents, to your home, to the place where you live in, and to immigration. So around 24th of April, you will receive some kind of news about either moving out or moving in or traveling somewhere, something to do with your home, something to do with your parent. Okay, and Venus enters your 11th house in the end of the month, and which talks about lots of interaction, lots of community, but it's gonna be in May. I'm gonna make a May video, but definitely Venus going away from your 10th house to your 11th house will help you to even more make any of your dreams come true. But okay, 11th house is dealing with other people, with conferences, with meeting people, communications and networking, sales, publicity, and fame. So May is going to be a very interesting month for you. And we're moving on to Gemini. And if you're interested in one-on-one reading with me, just email me in comments down below. We're moving to Gemini. Hello dear Geminis, welcome to my channel. This is your April reading. I bring apologies for my voice, for my nose, for my thirst. I am sick. Yeah. And this month is very, very, can I say pivotal? It could be pivotal month, but a month that you cannot escape, or a month that you will not forget. And for you, it is literally happening in any dreams coming true. Done. Your reading is finito. And we're moving on. I'm joking. Okay. I mean, it is how it is. Like, all of the energies of April for you are happening in your 11th house of dreams coming true, profits, meeting with like-minded people, joining teams, joining some kind of communities, working on some kind of business. It's about profit as well. So you have Mercury there, you have Venus there, Mars is going to be there, And then you have solar eclipse in that location. Wow, what a month for those Geminis. Okay, please make sure to check your Gemini rising, and we're dealing with your 11th house. So this eclipse is happening in your 11th house in Aries on 8th of April, and it is kind of making a good aspect to your sun sign, to your moon sign, to your rising sign. So it is a great opportunity to use this opportunity. If you were waiting for something, if you were hoping something will play out well, this is the month that it will. So you need to make sure that you observe the situation and you accept whatever is coming your way. As I said, for you, it's in teamwork, meeting lots of people, lots of networking, joining communities, joining some kind of like-minded group. It's like joining a company where the whole group have this same idea, same inspiration, aspiration, and same mindset. That kind of group that you can enter. For other Geminis who have their social media platform, who do YouTube, who do podcasts, for whom interaction with people is directly influencing their financial, like their salary or their income, this month is one of the months where you have this opportunity to make yourself known to the public, so that you have more publicity, so more people know about you and can work with you. And let's go. Mercury retrograde is happening from 1st of April until 25th of April. But the thing is, since you're a Gemini, this Mercury retrograde already happens for you from probably 19th of March. So we're talking about glitches, delays. We're talking about exes coming back. We're talking about everything that is going slow. Okay. But also we're dealing with things that you have started before, you haven't finished. Now you can redo, now you can rebuild, now you can do all the reconstructions, calls with friends, calls with classmates, calls with people from your past, going back to older projects, doing some things that you wanted to do before and you couldn't, and maybe you started and it didn't work, and now you're like thinking about it. Do it. Don't give up. If something that didn't work before, it doesn't mean it won't work again. Try it again. It can work this time for sure. And as you know, since you're Gemini, this Mercury retrograde does not end on 25th. It's gonna continue a little bit more. Venus enters your 11th house on 5th of April, which means for single Geminis out there, if you're looking to find someone during this period, if you hang around with your friends, or you go online, you go Tinder, or what else is there, I don't know them, you could meet someone through online or through your friends. That's one. Two, it could be that you will be receiving offers or promotions or clients during this period from your online existence, from online presence, or interacting through someone, either through online, like this YouTube or social media, or through someone introducing you to somebody else, and that's how you get more money coming into your life. Solar eclipse, as I said, happening on 8th of April. It is in your 8th house of the dreams coming true. So as I said, like I gave a whole lecture to Cancers right now about allowing yourself to dream, allowing yourself to make a list of all the things that you want, because maybe during solar eclipse, if you just sit down and really manifest and really meditate towards on those goals, on those dreams around 8th of April, they can be coming true. But the main secret is allowing yourself to receive things just like that. No need for hard work. That's the type of mindset that you have to work on, because that's what I figured out last week, literally last week or 2 weeks ago. That's what I figured out, and since then, okay, things are kind of getting better. I mean, it's not gonna work much on my mental health, but like in general, it's getting better. So that's the secret. that I think is the key to any kind of manifestation. There's one thing you believe the thing will happen, but there's another thing allowing it to happen. So I said that, like, I want to have a Porsche. I know that one day I will have it, but deep inside, I feel like I have to work hard for it. I have to work to get that car or to get that whatever I want. But the power of 11th house, which is dreams coming true, and just manifestation, is more on like, do you even allow to believe that things could just happen without you putting any effort? Do you even allow that idea? That's the secret that I figured out recently that I'm sharing with you. I hope it works. Just let me know if it's something that you ever thought about, because in the beginning I was like, yeah, I know it will happen. And then I believe it will happen. I'm sure that something will happen. Like, and then people say, you do lulu. But then I never thought about like allowing yourself to be lucky to accept something. Does it make sense? Let me know. Okay. Let's see. All of this month, Mars is in your 10th house. So while all the main aspects are happening in your 11th house, you still have your 10th house super active. You have Saturn there, you have Neptune there, and then Mars is there. So I feel like in April, Geminis are extremely busy with their work, with their career, with what they want to do in their life, with the way that you want other people to see you. Let me take a sip of water. So Mars being there gives you lots of ambition, and Mars is okay with 10th house. It's actually good in a 10th house. So around 10th of April, there could be some kind of tension, aggression, some kind of situation where you could be feeling frustrated because Saturn will conjunct with Mars, and Mars is all about action. Let's do this, and Saturn is about, hold on a second, we need to double check, we need to quadruple check. That could be the reason of frustration, because we're still in Mercury retrograde, and you could miss some documents or you could miss some papers. So make sure that you kind of make sure that everything is in order to escape this kind of frustration. But the frustration could be just like from authority, and you're like, why are you telling me to do this, and you don't like what they're saying. So it's just like a few days that you could feel a little bit tense and not comfortable, but it can pass. But it's more like could be related to, it is related to work, I would say, related to work and papers. Sorry. Okay, around 17th of April, you could receive some kind of lucky news. I will not tell you what this aspect is, so just make sure to check 17th of April. Mark it as receiving some kind of good news. Okay, then my favorite aspect that I've been waiting for, and it is happening on 20th of April. Jupiter conjunct Uranus in your 12th house, and it is related to your 7th house, to your partner, and it is related to, so Sagittarius, then we have Capricorn and 9th house. So here for you, we're having the activation of your 12th house, your partner, and your 9th house. Here it's the event that you kind of will remember. I will make a long video on it very soon. So you're active, like this aspect, Jupiter conjunction with Uranus, is happening for you in your 12th house. I'm sorry. And it is wait a minute, Gemini, we have, after Gemini we have Cancer. So after Cancer we have Leo, and that's where we have ninth house activation. So here there could be some kind of event, some kind of news that I cannot say like, oh, it will be this. It's very unpredictable, very sudden, something unpredictable, but it is related to things to do with studying abroad, working abroad, moving abroad, traveling abroad, learning languages, working with foreigners, things to do with immigration. And it is kind of related to your partner, or maybe through your partner or through someone in your life. There could be some kind of opportunity to go somewhere, travel somewhere. For some of Geminis, probably the ones who are watching this video, this could also relate to spirituality. Some of you might have some kind of reading that will change your life and open your eyes. So it's going to be something that you will definitely remember and be like, oh, in 2024 this and this happened and I'm very grateful for that. That kind of situation. Okay, so we will have a full moon on 24th of April, and it's going to happen in your 5th house of romance, love, kids, entertainment, joy, creativity, and business. So full moons are usually results, endings, and closures. So things related to that will be unfolding. And just a side note, I noticed that full moons and new moons affect lunar people like Cancers or Taurus. So if you have something in Cancer and Taurus, this full moon could be, I mean, all the full moons and new moons could be affecting you. Okay, and then from May, because in the end of the month we have Venus changing the sign, going to your 12th house, and then Mars entering your 11th house. So in May, you are still going to have this luck opportunity, this dreams coming true scenarios, and I will make a video on that later. And if you're interested in one-on-one reading with me, email me. The email is in the description box. And we're moving on to Tauruses. Wow. Hello dear Taurus, welcome to my channel. I can say that Taurus risings, especially Taurus risings, I would emphasize with you, if you are going through lots of mental situation, like if you feel like everything is overwhelming and tense, hold on. It's gonna get way better in April. It's tense month for you because right before your birthday, especially like Tauruses, lots of planets are behind your sun or in your 12th house, so you feel physically and mentally tired and exhausted. So I would say like chill March for you is more like stepping back, having lots of tea, watching lots of movies energy. And then later in April you will be rocking this universe, April and May. So what do we have here? First of all, we have Mercury in your 12th house, and it is retrograde from 1st of April until 25th of April. Mercury in the 12th house going retrograde talks about delays to do with like traveling, with documents or secrets coming out. So for some of you, there could be secrets coming out that you didn't know about, or your secrets could be coming out. Okay? And this Mercury rules your 2nd house. It rules your 2nd house of money. And then it rules your, let me go back to Virgo. So it rules your 9th house of traveling. So we have this like traveling. So there could be delays or opportunities for traveling, but there could be delays with traveling situations for which you have to prepare your documents. You need to make sure that everything is double checked, everything is prepared, everything is ready. Then 12th house is responsible for your spirituality, for your mental health, not the physical health, but like more on a mental health situation. So here, if you feel some kind of irritation or some kind of overwhelmness, try to find ways to relax your mind. It could be through crying, it could be through going to nature. I actually cannot say specifically because I'm going through some mental stuff and I have no clue how to deal with it. But for you, it's in the 12th house. It's something that will pass, and you have been going through some stuff in the past year. So just please let us, people who are going through the same thing that you have been going through in the past, help us. Give us some advice. That would be helpful. Okay. Then Venus enters the 12th house around 5th of April. And Venus in the 12th house, it's like, ooh, hidden relationship, secret relationship, some kind of secret money, some kind of secret job opportunities that you don't want to tell anyone, and receiving some kind of offers from foreign companies from working abroad and etc. So Venus likes to be in the 12th house, and it is like very curious in that location. So also something to look for. It's going to be there the whole month until 29th of April. And then after 29th of April, it's gonna rock your world. It's gonna go to your house, to Taurus. Okay, then we have a solar eclipse on 8th of April, again in your 12th house. If you have something in Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, and Aries, it will definitely affect you. So stay strong, share with us your secrets. And it's going to be something very big, mostly on a mental level for you that is happening. But I can say for Tauruses, because you have been already going through so many things in the past years, you are probably in the last state of, let's say, spiritual awakening, where you're literally spending time to actually understand what exactly do you want from this life and how do you want to live your life. That's the like last state before purging into something new. Because also 12th house is the house of isolation. So if you were like living abroad, away from your family, or you were in some kind of place and maybe you felt alone even though there are people around you, this is the period that you have to actually, like in astrology, you use this period to learn more about yourself instead of trying to figure out why the career is not working, why the partnerships are not working. It's more on like, see what I really want, who I am. So it's like discovering yourself. That's why 12th house is kind of considered the end before beginning something clearly new, like being born again. So in a 12th house, you're dealing with lots of shadow work, like, you know, that word, the term. It could be that. And apart from like on a mental and spiritual level, we're also dealing with immigration processes. For some Tauruses who are in immigration procedure and they're preparing documents, big news, new beginning. You're receiving offers to either work abroad, travel abroad, live abroad, move to another country, move to another location. Or some of you could end up having some kind of, let's say, reading with an astrologer or a taurologist or someone, and it will be life-changing for you, like new eye-opening, because I'm gonna move to another aspect that is huge. And the reason Tauruses in the past year are going through this period where everything is unpredictable, everything is sudden, everything is so like out of nowhere, it's because Uranus is in Taurus in your first house and Jupiter is in there. However, thanks God Jupiter is there. It is kind of like giving you some direction, giving you lots of hope and lots of blessing. On 20th of April, I can't emphasize this enough. Jupiter will conjunct with Uranus in your first house. And again, for Taurus risings, this aspect, I cannot say, oh, it will be in the field of partnership. Oh, it will be in the field of romance or kids or career. No, it's in the first house. It can affect literally anything to do with you. Anything that is personally affecting you on individual level, it can happen, and it is something that you will not forget. It's going to be like a big year to remember. That is why if you want to receive like blessings and good things in your life, of course you're gonna have to work towards your mindset, believing that those things will happen. Because why not accepting rewards and blessings from the universe? And Jupiter in the first house with Uranus, new opportunities, something crazy, some unpredictable scenarios in your life. But let me try to at least give the fields that potentially could be affecting. So Jupiter is the ruling planet of your 8th house. So here we have money, we have other people's values in your life, we have grants, we have investments, we have scholarships, we have crypto, we have big chunks of money. At the same time, there we have intense feelings. We also have love, sex, like love in bed, that kind of energy here too. So that's one of the ways, one of the fields that could be affected in March, April, and May. Uranus rules your Uranus rules your 10th house, Aquarius, which is in your 10th house. Yeah, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Aquarius is in the 10th house. So here we could be receiving either news or some kind of opportunities related to your career and work, your status, maybe proposals, getting married, becoming a parent. Anything that will change your status, that could be one of the ways it could interpret. 2, it could be big chunks of money coming into your way through work or through directly you. So look for this whole month, March, April, and May. Look for opportunities. Don't miss the opportunity, because it is something big, and you won't regret it. What is this? Don't like it. Okay, just stay. All right. Oh, okay. I would say that's like a very big event, and I will make a whole video about it, because why not? Of course, I'm gonna love it. Then we have a full moon in Libra on 6th of April in your 6th house of health and work and pets and reconstruction of your house, redesigning and everything to do with your living situation and your living location. So again, I'm saying there is going to be some kind of, again, news related to your work, I think, because we have activation of your 10th house and 6th house. And of course, as I said, Venus will enter Taurus in the end of the month, 29th of April, and May is going to be a very interesting month for you too. So if you're interested in one-on-one reading with me, just email me. The email is in the description. I'm gonna move on to Aries. Let me see, how do I look? I bring apologies. I am sick, so my voice, my nose, my sniffing, and everything. I'm sick. Yeah, I think my tea finished. I have 1 sip left. Oh, it's already 4 p.m. Okay. Hello, dear Aries. Welcome to the channel. Dear Aries, I want to say, how are you doing? How are you dealing with this eclipse season that is happening for you and it's affecting you directly? Can you please let me in comments down below, and maybe you can give me some tips or hints on how to deal with this loads of feelings and emotions and situations happening in life. We're dealing with lunar eclipse in Libra in your 7th house with your partners. Then we have solar eclipse in in your own sign, and the whole month is about you. So if you're an Aries and you have been sleeping and missing around the opportunities, this is your month to get everything from this world and make it happen. Cannot stress this enough. This is one of the most pivotal months of your, okay, let's say year. It's a very big month, and happy birthday to you all. And guys, having your birthday, or if you're a rising sign, I will get there, but like having your birthday around this period sets up your whole year, and you know what's gonna happen. Your whole year is gonna be filled with events. And make sure that you're checking your rising sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign. So let's begin. Mercury is in Aries, in your first house. It's already there. And on 1st of April, it is going retrograde until 25th of April. Mind you, if you are Gemini or Virgo, like you have Gemini and Virgo aspects, this Mercury retrograde is affecting you even earlier. So we're dealing here with delays, we're dealing with misunderstandings, miscommunication. You are not understanding what the other person is saying, the other person is not getting what you're saying, and then later on you figure out, oh, there was a mistake, miscommunication. That's one. Two, we have delays with transportation, missing the documents, like many things, like everything to do with Mercury retrograde. The only thing I can suggest during this period, perfect time to retake courses, do some things that you have started before and you didn't finish. I keep on saying this all the time. That's how it is. You will notice that during this month you have this desire to try the things that you tried before. Like maybe before you were learning Chinese, and now you were like, you didn't finish it and now you want to learn it again. Perfect to do that. Maybe you started your own YouTube channel, then just gave up. Do it again. It will work. Anything for you literally related to transportation, work, sales, communication, lots of communication. X is coming back. You'll be constantly on the phone, talking, video calling. Your whole month is going to be booked with communication. You're going to be busy. You will be traveling to places that you have already been before. You're going to meet people that you have met before, your classmates, your groupmates, and etc. What you should not be doing during this time: buying expensive things, flying to new locations. What you can do: sell the things that you wanted to sell, and if there are some discount opportunities, you buy things but not too expensive things, and you always save the receipts. And no surgeries during Mercury retrograde or eclipse season. No. On 5th of April, Venus is entering Aries. Aries is gonna rock the world. You're gonna be glowing. You will have the most transformation this whole month and upcoming months. You will be like, you know, I was sleeping for way too long. I've been missing this opportunities. I'm tired. I am ready to step up and glow up and like conquer the world. That's the energy. That's the vibe. You're stepping up, like, you know, everything new. So at the same time, however, Mars is in your 12th house. It's in Pisces. And maybe while you're like glowing up, while you're attracting the attention, while you're like fancy as hell, you might feel a little bit like it's slow, like it's not fast enough, like you're like, ugh, I wish it was faster. Yeah, because Mars is in your 12th house. But on 30th of April, it will go to Aries, and then you're gonna even continue more rocking the whole world. But so far, you're dealing with something, I would say dealing with some kind of trash, cleaning your house, cleaning something in your life, removing some people from your life. You're dealing with some kind of secret, some kind of hidden situation. So maybe secrets are coming out for you this month. Maybe during this period you're working remotely, you're finding opportunities to work with foreigners, work in foreign organizations, do something like that nobody knows about you're doing. Okay, On 8th of April, we have a solar eclipse in Aries. Congratulations. This eclipse is 100% affecting Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer. So if you have any of these, stay strong. We can do this. Believe in positive future, because emotionally it's going to be a little bit intense. And again, for you, it can happen in any field of your life, starting from competitions to partners, to dating, to parents, to your home country, to the place that you live in. New beginnings, new opportunities. Guys, it's like your solar new year. It's going to be very, very, very big, like intense. During this 2 weeks until the solar eclipse, it's going to be feeling a little bit tense. But once the eclipse is done and set, you will have more clarity, more vision, and more understanding of what is actually going to happen. The thing is, you're gonna rock the world soon. Yeah. Okay, so the biggest event of the whole decade for me, and I've been waiting for it for years, is Jupiter conjunction with Uranus in Taurus in your second house of money. Woo! And let me talk about money here. Jupiter conjuncting with Uranus in your second house of money, and Jupiter rules your fifth house of good luck and gambling and risk taking and business and romance and many other stuff. And Uranus rules your 11th house of dreams coming true. So here I will be a little bit delulu, and I will preach for you to take the opportunities that are coming your way. Take it. If you ever wanted to do a lottery and win something, and you really wanted it, like you thought about, like, it would be a good idea if I could win a lottery, this is the time. This is the month that you have all the luck coming in to you from the universe. Like, I'm so jealous. Like, Jupiter, literally the planet of luck, coming from, wait a minute, Jupiter rules your 9th house, still another house of, the house of luck. Actually, the 5th house is the house of risk taking and all the positive stuff. 9th house is about luck. Okay, so in this case, anything could happen to you. The only thing you have to do is allow yourself to happen it. Okay, what does it mean? So let's say you have some kind of dream to study abroad, to live abroad, to immigrate, to move to another country, to work with foreigners, to work in another company, right? This has been your dream, and you know it will happen someday. You just know it. But do you allow the universe to bring you opportunities that not necessarily need you to put a hard work to get what you want? Yes or no? If your answer is no, and you didn't even think about it, time to think and time to let the universe provide you. Just use this opportunity to look for anything. So if you have some kind of offer to try, I don't know, to try some kind of competition, to try some kind of new job, to try some kind of new skill, to participate in some kind of contest, to apply your documents for something. If there are opportunities like that, if someone is inviting you to join their group, to do something that is, if someone is offering you something, just take it. Don't overthink. Just try to take it and see what's gonna happen. There will be benefits, there will be results, and it is happening around 20th of April. But the thing is, it has already begun. It is already there. You know, if you hear about opportunities, go for it, because it will work out well for you. And I will make like a long video about it because I'm obsessed with this aspect. Okay, we will have a full moon in Libra on 24th of April, and it is happening for you in your 7th house. Here we're dealing with the results and endings and some kind of news about your partners or about your family member, about your parents, about your living location, about your business partner, or about your client, some kind of news. And then Venus enters Taurus on 29th of April to your 2nd house. So in May, you're gonna be like super rich, you're gonna make more money. And then also in May, Mars moves on 30th of April, Mars moves into Aries. So from May, you're gonna be rah. Did you see the shadow? That was a bumblebee, like not a bee, it was like a this size bee. So it could be a sign for some of you, because there are always some kind of signs. If you were looking for some kind of signs, take it as an answer. The B, I searched for it. B means working hard, being diligent, and making sure that you work. So I don't know how it relates to astrological event, but like it is something that maybe it's helpful for some of you. So far so good. Have an amazing April. Stay strong. Share your tips on how you are dealing with overwhelmed emotions, because you are probably going through that. If not, amazing. If yes, please let me know. If you're interested in one-on-one reading with me, email me. The email is in the description box, and I'll see you very soon, because I'll be making more videos. If not, then in May. And have an amazing time. Bye.